200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard, and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
Winning. I think we'll be pretty good at that.
I'm gonna do every game that I can and do the best that I can.
I thrive under pressure. Anything the fort's got, I can take it on.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me.
Whatever Fort Boyard can throw at me, I'll catch.
I think I can get quite competitive.
I'm a massive game player, not big, massive.
My strengths are anything and everything. I mean, I'm a white falcon.
Blue shark, blue shark, blue shark,
Blue Sharks meet the White Falcons in today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge. All right, young warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yes!
So, Casey, you're captain for the White Falcons. You're going to lead your team to victory today.
Yes, I am.
And have you got any fears that you might want to tell us about?
The White Falcons don't fear anything.
All right. Max, in one word, describe the effort that your team is going to commit to.
A lot.
A lot! Well, I look forward to a lot of effort. Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Today's contest begins with a real test of stamina and speed. Sean and Peter are about to dive into the ocean and swim to a buoy as fast as they can in order to retrieve a team cylinder. They must then swim back to the base of the fort, climb the vertical net, and give the cylinder to their teammates, who will reveal the code and open the box to win the first key. Your challenge starts now! So it's Peter in white for the Falcons and Sean in black for the Sharks. Both start well. They're swimming in powerful Atlantic currents. But who will be the first to grab the code and take it back to their team? Now that was some really fast swimming. They've both got the cylinders. Oh, this is a fantastically close swim.
Pace yourself, Sean, come on.
All gonna come down to the net, looks like.
There we go, Black, come on, keep going. Keep going.
Falcons have a slight lead, maybe a body length. After a swim like that, a 30-foot net is a seriously tough climb. It's going to take all their strength and stamina to make it to the top. All right, here they go.
Man, let's go. You're doing great.
Exhausted after that swim. You gotta use your legs. They gotta use their legs.
Just like that.
That away. He's coming back. He's coming back.
Come on, Sean.
It looks like Sean is taking the lead. This is so close. What a battle. There you go. Go. It is neck and neck. The Shark has got a slight lead.
And so is Catherine. Who's going to be first?
Who is going to win this?
Code in first, though.
Come on, Ivan.
6.
Both teams have the codes, but who has the fastest fingers? This is going to be close. This is going down to the wire.
1739. There we go.
Oh! And the Blue Sharks take it. First key. Outstanding. Outstanding, man. My God. Let's have another look at some of that action.
I jumped in and it was just, first reactions was cold, quite cold, but then when I saw my other competitor, I was just ignore everything and just went for it.
The climb up was actually terrible, in my opinion.
I was up against such a strong contender and just completely tiring it was.
Net was moving all over the place. I just got really sick on it.
Nice work, man. You didn't give up on that, did you? You had to use those legs on that cargo on there, didn't you? Can't just use the arms after swimming that far, man. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Well done, Sharks have taken the first key.
Come on!
So after that first challenge, it's 1 key to the Sharks and none to the Falcons. Right, Sharks, are you ready for another challenge?
Yeah!
This one is just for you, so follow me. Blue Sharks, well, you got your first key. Are you ready to try and get another one?
Yeah!
Come on, let's do this. Right, well, this next challenge is for one member of the team to go in here and find a key which is in one of 20 jars. Now, it sounds pretty simple, but in those jars there's going to be a few nasty little creatures and maybe a few surprises. So it's for someone who's very brave to take on this challenge. Max, your team captain, who's going to do this for your team?
Natalie's going to do this one for me.
Natalie, you're going in. Well, Natalie, you're also up against the clock. Are you feeling all right about this?
We're the Blue Sharks. We can win.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste any more time then. Take your place at the door. Your challenge starts now. In you go.
Go on, Natalie.
If Natalie is successful in this challenge, the Blue Sharks will have a 2-key lead over the Falcons. And of course, more vital time in the treasure chamber.
Use the other hand
Wow.
too. Yeah.
I don't want to avoid any games because I can do them all. Why would you need to be scared? If you were scared, you wouldn't have entered the game.
Use your hands in deep.
Wow.
That's it. There we go. There we go. Keep that up.
It's
Keep going.
very impressive.
Go on, Natalie. Go on, Natalie. Keep going. You're doing great. Let's go.
Mice, cockroaches,
Try to use
maggots.
Both hands.
She is a serious
There we
shark.
go.
This is ugh, red slime.
Keep going, Natalie.
She has to get her hand in
Keep
and
it up,
go all
Natalie.
around.
Come on. That's it. That's great. Keep going. Keep going, Natalie.
She's so brave. This is an excellent effort from Natalie. She really wants that key.
The Blue Sharks. Come on, Natalie. Come on, Natalie.
In one of
Let's
these
go. You're doing
jars
great.
Could it be in one of these two
Come on,
pots?
Natalie. Come on.
Friendly little mouse there.
Yeah.
She's got it! She's got it! Natalie! Amazing work! Wow, you didn't seem to be fazed by that at all.
My challenge was putting my hands in the jars. It was absolutely exhilarating, not knowing what was in the jars, even though things jumped out my hands and I didn't know what I was putting my hands into. It was just amazing being able to be there and do the challenge.
I'd say high five, but I'm not sure I want to do that with that stuff on your hand. Well, after that impressive challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard. So that's 2 keys to the Sharks and none to the Falcons. Are you ready for another challenge?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it. Follow me.
Okay, guys, this next challenge is a fearsome one and not for the faint, and I repeat, not for the faint of heart. Joe is standing on a platform high above the floor of the fort. In his own time, he will bungee off, bounce once in an effort to grab a wallet that holds the code that his team needs to open the key box and win the key. Okay, Joe, in your own time. Here he goes. Yeah! Oh! Unbelievable! What a jump! And he's got the code! Grab it. Grab it. His team must now get that code in as fast as they can in order to win that key, giving them valuable time in the treasure chamber.
9-7.
Come on, guys. There you go. They've done it! Outstanding! That was 1 key, man. Outstanding work. Hey, let's have another look at that jump.
The bungee jump was kind of scary, but at the same time, it was amazing. The feeling that goes through you when you're going down is undescribable, and then when you come back up, it's like up again, and it's just whoa. It's just out of this world.
Outstanding work, guys. Okay, the score is... The Sharks have 2 treasure chamber keys, and now the Falcons have 1.
Okay, teams, here we are at the next challenge. Are you ready?
Yes!
Okay, good stuff. Right, in this room, you're gonna need 1 person from each team to go in. You have to put your feet in the stirrups and move along the hooks along the ceiling. The key is at the far end, and it's the person that gets to the key first that wins it. So, team captains. Max, who's going in for your team?
I'm going to take this one for the team.
You're going in for the team, okay, good luck. Who's going in for your team?
I think I'm going to take this too.
You're going in too, so the team captains are going in. Right, okay, let's give you these helmets, you're going to need these.
You got this.
There's yours.
Definitely.
There you go, Casey. Right, we're going to make your way inside here, and the challenge will begin when I say.
Come on, Casey. Let's go, man.
Guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Your challenge starts now. This is a tough challenge.
Get your feet set.
Arm strength, leg strength, and coordination are all needed if you're going to have a hope in winning that key. At 6 foot, Casey is a full 8 inches taller than Max. Will that extra height give him an advantage?
Everybody, come on.
Keep an eye on time, guys.
Come on, Casey. Yeah, you got this.
They're neck and neck. This is really tough for both of them. Max looks like he's going backwards here. Casey and Max are getting tangled up in their stirrups. This is a really tricky game.
There we go.
It calls for terrific coordination as well as strength.
Come on, Max, you got this, brother. Let's go.
It's so close right now.
Come on, Casey.
Is it going to be 3 keys for the Sharks, or can Casey pull one back?
That's it, Casey. That's it.
There really is nothing in it.
Come on, Casey.
Casey's getting some rhythm. He's definitely moving ahead. Looks like Max is getting a bit tangled up there. Casey edges into the lead, but can he keep this up?
Casey, you do it.
It could even up the scores between the Falcons and the Sharks.
Get your foot in, Casey.
He's not far away. He's got it. Casey has taken the key.
You know, I'm a confident person, but I walked in feeling kind of inferior to Max because, like, he's pretty bigger than me. And
It was like really tough on my arms. Like when I came out of it, my arms were just like aching, like right there.
it takes a lot of determination, and yeah, you can also use advantages like long arms.
Well, after that, let's have a little look at the scoreboard. It's 2 keys to the Falcons and 2 keys to the Sharks. Are you ready for another challenge?
Yeah!
Let's do it! Follow me!
Okay, teams, you're almost at your final destination, but before we go there, you have one last chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have 2 small pieces of wood balanced on 2 parallel pieces of netting. The teams will alternate placing the bolt on their block. Red for the Falcons, green for the Sharks. The team that makes anything in this area fall will lose the challenge and the vital last key in today's competition. Line them up. Exhausted after a hard day of competition, which team will come away with the most points from today's encounter in the legendary treasure chamber? Okay, Falcons, the challenge starts now. So, Casey and Falcons on the red block. Go ahead. Max and the Sharks on the green.
There's so much tension in the room, and it's just, you know there's so much pressure. It's like you need to place a thing in exactly the right place.
Next. Natalie's up next. Both teams are using different stacking methods, but which one is the right one? Once you touch, you gotta let go. Nice.
To find actually a point to balance it and also how you'd want to arrange the little bolts on the little block. And that's pretty tough.
Next. Touch that bolt and it falls, it's you. That was a confident go by Peter. Next. Sean's boat makes it 4-all. Next. Casey places the Falcons 5th. Can Max match it? Oh! That was just one too many for the Sharks. And And the last key is won by the Falcons, man. How do you feel about that? Come on, man. Get excited. Here you go. Here you go. After the final challenge, the Blue Sharks are on 2, but the White Falcons have 3. We're going to the treasure chamber. Let's go. Come on. Congratulations, Falcons. Congratulations, Sharks. You have made it to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that? Yeah! All right, all right. I need you to understand something now. This is a race to grab coins in the legendary treasure chamber. This is no joke, no dance in the park. You understand? Yeah. All right.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time in the treasure chamber. For every key short, you're going to get a time penalty. So Sharks, how many keys have you collected today?
2.
2 keys, well done. That's been a great team effort. But with 2 keys, you're going to have a 20-second time penalty, giving you 2 minutes 40 in the treasure chamber. Falcons, how many keys have you got?
We've collected 3.
3 keys!
All right.
Well done, Falcons. So you're going to get the full 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. Well, good luck, teams. Here are your maps. You're going to need those.
All right, guys. Now you're going in to the big house, okay? An opportunity to add points to your leaderboard score. You got to be ready for this, all right?
All right.
Hitting, sticking, moving and grooving, whining and grinding. On my mark, your challenge starts now!
In you go, Falcons. Go on, in you go. Time is...
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins.
Okay, and that one goes...
Get it. There you go. Blue Sharks have to act fast if they want to catch those White Falcons. Get your pieces, get your pieces. The Falcons have a 20-second advantage, but they're not really using it. The Sharks could easily catch up. Man, this is looking closer than it should. Look at this.
Falcons have their key.
It's already a tie. Unreal. But so do the Sharks.
Who's going to be the first to release the treasure?
Falcons get the gold first. It's almost neck and neck. Both chests are now open. It's just a race to get the most coins. Just use your hands. Both teams have the same goal. The more coins they collect, the more points they'll have on the leaderboard. Look at this.
We're going to grab and go.
Grab and go! The teams are moving and grooving, but who will be victorious in this final battle? Grab and go! You're wasting time, guys.
Time is really running out.
Catherine runs back as the Falcons and the Sharks grab as much gold as they can. The gate is closing fast as Catherine grabs one last handful. Will they get out in time? It's going to be close. Don't get caught. I will stop you from coming in. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Outstanding, guys. Good work. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
We didn't realize that there was a huge space on top of where all the little bars are.
A lot of us were going through the small bars. Like, we were making things so much harder for ourselves, just grabbing the treasure.
We're trying to stuff our hands through, you know, the little metal bars, and we all got little cuts and scrapes.
We are going to discuss tactics tonight, and when we go back, we will do a whole lot better.
Nice work, guys, and congratulations. But right now, it is time to tally the take. Sharks, we're going to start with you. Let's see how much you got.
It was a big haul.
That's a pretty good haul. Pretty good.
How much did they take?
Let's have a look. All right, 1030, 1,030. Nice work. Okay, guys, grab your coins. That's not a bad score. They actually had a 20-second penalty, so they came up pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna see how much you have. Let's see what you got.
Is it enough?
Is it enough? Okay, do they have enough?
1,030 to boot today. tournament leaderboard.
The Sharks are in fourth, but with 1,180 points, the Falcons go second, and the Scorpions are still on top with the White Falcons hot on their tail. That looks like it's all the time we have, guys, so for now, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you soon. Bye. Bye. Woo!
Join us next time when the Jaguars face the Dragons right here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
We tried our best, and unfortunately, we didn't have enough coins to beat, the opposing team. But in the end, we had fun.
Blue Sharks! Yeah!
The whole experience was so close, but our team did amazing. Couldn't ask it any more.
What did we eat? Shark meat! How did we eat it? Raw!
200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard, and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I'm slightly competitive. I like to win.
I do cope well under pressure because then it pushes me to be my best.
The fort holds no fears for me. The first thing I said when I came here was I am determined to win.
Our team will definitely be able to take on whatever we are asked.
Competitively, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a solid 11.
I don't lose very often, but I'd like to think that I'm a good loser.
The Green Jaguars are going to win. End of.
It's the first appearance by the Silver Dragons and the Green Jaguars. Can either catch the Yellow Scorpions at the top of the leaderboard? Yes! All right, young warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yeah! So, Charlie, your team captain for the Silver Dragons. What makes you think your team are going to win today?
Because I'm strong, I'm fast, and we breathe a lot of fire. Come on!
All right, Matt, what makes you think your team is going to win today?
Because we're powerful, we have the strength, we have the will to go to the end.
All right.
So, teams, are you ready?
Yeah! Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Our battle starts at one of the fort's most nerve-wracking challenges. Ryan and Kyle are about to edge their way along these 2 cables suspended high across the fort. They aim to be the first to grab their team cartridges hanging above the cables and shuffle back, unlock the cartridge that will reveal the codes in order to unlock the box and grab today's first key. Okay, Ryan and Kyle, on my mark. Your challenge starts now! 50 feet above the fortress floor, Dragon Kyle and Jaguar Ryan race through mid-air to get to those codes. Kyle's having trouble with his technique as Ryan rockets ahead. Now he's got it. He's actually gone too far. Tell him to stop. But Kyle is caught up, and it's a dead heat as they reach to grab those cylinders. Don't drop. Tell him not to drop it. Tell him not to drop it. They've got them. Now they got to make their way back. Things get a bit tricky as they turn around to race back. Get it going. Get it going, Kyle. Who's gonna make it back and get that code first? Kyle's got better technique. Kyle's technique again is slowing him down. But Ryan's back. Jaguars could be first to get a key in today's competition. Ryan's got the code. And Kyle's got his too.
671. 5671. Kyle, what is it?
687.
Who's going to be first?
Fastest fingers first.
Who's going to be first?
Harry is shaking. guys did it, man. Congratulations. Outstanding. Let's have another look at some of that action.
The heights weren't as bad as I thought they would be. I was more intimidated by the fact of how shaky the actual wood planks were.
I haven't got much experience with heights, but I didn't really feel too scared of them much. Made sure I didn't look down and carried on looking forward.
How's it feel up there, man? How does it feel to get your first key? All right.
After that first challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
So the first key goes to the Green Jaguars, giving them vital extra time in the treasure chamber.
So you ready for this?
Of course we are.
Come on,
Yes.
follow me. Woo, are you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is just for you. Now inside this room, the keys in a water tank can only be reached when the water level is high enough. So you've got to grab the buckets above your head, pour them into the funnel to raise the water level, and then you can reach the key. One thing though, the floor is moving, it's a conveyor belt. So you've got to be quick because you're up against the clock and you're probably going to get a little wet. So Charlie, your team captain, who's going to do this challenge?
To get our first key, I'll be doing this next task.
Okay, so Charlie, you're going to do this first challenge for the Dragons. You're going to need this helmet.
Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie, you can do this. Let's go, man.
And the challenge will begin
Okay.
now.
Charlie's in and he jumps straight onto the conveyor belt.
Come on, Charlie.
Those buckets look pretty high.
I figured while it's slow, I might as well do the best I can while it's slow and get the ones that are far race. Then it's easier when it's faster.
As captain of the Dragons, Charlie knows how important this challenge is. The Jaguars are ahead and they need this key to catch up.
It's a good technique. Oh.
Come on, Charlie. Make sure you hold the stable.
It's just Charlie against the clock. Can he do
That
it?
rope's a little tricky as well.
Come on, Charlie.
Just keep an eye on the time
Come on, Charlie.
clock.
Keep it. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
This challenge is much harder than it looks. That conveyor belt is slippery and it just keeps on getting faster. Oh, Charlie's taken a load of water to the face there and he's got to be careful of that rope. It could trip him.
At first I found it quite easy because the treadmill was quite slow, but then as it sped up, it was hard to get the buckets because it was really kind of tightly hooked.
Getting those buckets from the ceiling and running on the spot needs a lot of coordination. Oh, he's down! But he's got up on his feet quickly. Great work.
It's probably getting quite slippery now.
At that speed, Charlie can barely unhook those buckets, let alone keep any of the water in them.
Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You're so close.
Not much more to go. So close. One more bucket.
He can do this.
He's got it. Now he's just got to get out of there in time.
Get out there.
Charlie, that was a fantastic effort. You got the first key for the Dragons.
By the end of it, I was soaking. It was so slippery. This is the first key for the Dragons, so I was really proud.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
So that's even things out. One key for the Jaguars and now one for the Dragons.
Time for the next challenge. Follow me.
Kennedy and Xavier are about to walk into a room. In the room, they will find keys hanging from the ceiling in a maze. The goal? Release the right two keys from the maze in order to open the box mounted on the floor and retrieve the key. All while the room is getting smaller. And one not so little surprise. Are you ready, Kennedy?
Yes.
Are you ready, Xavier?
Yeah.
Your challenge starts now. Jaguar Xavier is looking for the black keys, and Dragon Kennedy is searching for the white one. It's 1-1, so there's everything to play for in this game. There are 4 black keys and 4 white keys locked into the maze. They need to remove their colored keys, then work out which 2 will open the box to the winning key. They need to forget about the snake, get those keys off the ceiling, and unlock the box. 2 keys, okay? So let them know they have to find 2 locks. Kennedy is really struggling to get those keys. Xavier is doing really well. He's already got 3 keys, but he should be checking to see if any of those keys will open the box. The roof is closing fast. I hope they don't suffer from claustrophobia. Xavier has all his keys. Try them both. Got one. That's one unlocked for Xavier. Got one. Which key will open the second lock? Kennedy still doesn't have a key. Oh, he's got it. It's open. He's got the key. Now he's just got to get out. There you go. Outstanding, outstanding.
It was extremely intense because the ceiling was coming down, that we had a giant snake slithering everywhere.
I don't really like snakes, so I was trying to avoid the snake going around it.
I was focused completely on my own keys. I really wasn't worrying about my opponent.
I was quite nervous because I was like right next to the snake.
I was extremely conscious of the ceiling coming down, and I almost hit my head when I got the key for my team.
We were still proud of her. She tried her best. I mean, she's scared of snakes, so...
Way to go, man. Let's see what that does to the score. After our third challenge, it's only one key to the Dragons, and going ahead with 2 are the Jaguars. Okay, guys, on to the next challenge.
Sorry, Jaguars, you got 2 keys already.
Yeah.
You ready to try and get a third?
Yeah.
Okay, this challenge is just for you guys. Now, in this room, there are 3 boxes that are split into 2 halves. One half contains some creatures, some insects, some animals. You've got to move those from one side to the clear side, count how many are in there, and then grab the number on the ball and post it through the compartment. Once you've posted it through, the balls will come through here, and it's up to your teammates outside to put them in the correct order, lowest up to highest, shut it, and if it's correct, the key will be released. Matt, your team captain, who are you going to send in for this challenge?
Amy for this one.
Amy, you going to do this?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Any creatures that you're slightly scared of, or?
Hopefully no snakes.
No snakes,
But
okay.
I'll do it for the team. And
Okay. You are up against the clock.
All right.
So, Amy, challenge starts now.
2 keys ahead, the Jaguars need just 1 more to get the full time in the treasure chamber. Can Amy do it?
I want to avoid games that include animals, as I won't be sure what they are and I might be scared about getting bitten.
By taking this challenge, Amy is facing those fears head on. That is one big rat.
You're doing good. Good job. Yeah, one more.
She is so brave doing this. 2 rats through. Now she needs to grab that number.
It's 2, right? 2, yeah.
Listen through.
All right, hurry up. Put your hand through. All right, yep, grab it.
Next up, it's frogs.
Go ahead. Good job. Just put it through. One more in the corner. One corner, right there. Yeah, up. Yeah, you got it.
Great job, Amy. She's found 2, but there's another one in there.
Right there. Good.
She's got it. That's 3.
All right. Do the next one.
And she's got the right ball.
Guys, let them know how we're doing for time.
Finally, Amy's got the centipedes, but there's not much time left. 1,
No, keep going.
2,
Keep going, yeah.
Come on.
3. Can she find that 4th one? Yes!
All right, good.
Is that it?
Yeah.
She's got the ball.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And she's out.
Out you come, Amy. Get ready to put those balls in the correct order, and don't shut that box until you're confident that they're right.
2, 3, 4. That's it.
Congratulations, Jaguars!
As soon as I put my hand in, I looked around and I felt it. It was a rat. And I tried to pick it up first, and then I felt its skeleton. And my hand recoiled. Then I was like breathing to myself and I went, "You're here for a reason, Amy. You're here to win." So I took hold of myself and knew that others done it before me. I could do it. I could prove it for the girls.
After that amazing challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
It's still only 1 key for the Dragons, but with 3 keys, the Jaguars now have the maximum time in the treasure chamber.
Well done, team. 3 keys. That's incredible. It's a chance now you can win another one. Do you want to come with me? Let's do it.
Teams, you are almost at your final destination, but you have one last chance to win a key. The challenge is simple. We're going to build a tower. Here we have pieces of wood shaped like the fort. Each team will alternate placing their wood on the tower. The team that makes the tower fall will lose the challenge and the last key in today's competition. Do you understand, Jaguars?
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand, Dragons?
Yes.
Then line them up. So which team will pile their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter with the legendary treasure chamber? We're gonna start with the dragons. Team Captain Charlie steps up.
We didn't really have a tactic going in. We just sort of, we just put them, we tried to like match theirs and then wait for them to make a mistake.
So it's dark pieces for the Jaguars. You guys are very cautious. And light pieces for the dragons.
We all had some great team tactics. Everyone was doing a good job. Ryan and Matt tried to stack it up so the tower was leaning to one side.
Well, that looks good. Kyle cautiously makes his move.
It was really intense and the other team was looking like they were doing better than us, so I actually took one of the blocks and I turned it sideways so that it would make it a bit more difficult for them.
Xavier was really sneaky and he put it sideways.
Matt places his piece carefully. Oh. And that's a confident move by Kennedy. Be careful. It could all be over very soon. All pressure.
You had to kind of work in sync with your entire team, you know, put it there, put on top of each other, and I think we did really well.
Hold your breath. Oh, and the Jaguars take the last key. Congratulations, guys. You are on your way. That leaves the Dragons with just one key, but the Jaguars get a bonus key, meaning maximum time and extra points in the treasure chamber. It's treasure chamber time. Come on, let's go! You have made it to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that?
Excited.
All right, all right. Understand this. This is a race to grab coins in the legendary treasure chamber. This is not a joke. Not only to grab coins, but also to add points to your leaderboard score.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time in the treasure chamber of 3 minutes. If you don't have 3 keys, there'll be a penalty for each key short. So, Dragons, how many keys do you have?
We only have 1 key.
1 key, well it was a good effort. You've worked really hard as a team, and with 1 key, the whole team will be deducted 20 seconds out of that 3 minutes.
Okay.
And as an extra penalty, 1 team member will have to wait a further 20 seconds.
All right.
Jaguars, how many keys have you got today?
4.
4 keys! Wow, that was a great effort. So you're gonna get the full 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. And for that extra key, you're gonna get a bonus of 150 coins. Woo! Now here are the maps you need.
Okay.
Good luck, teams.
Okay, guys, on my mark, your challenge starts now.
In you go, Jaguars.
All right. When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins.
In you go, team. In you go.
A couple of dragons head in. They can't waste any time. The Jaguars already have their key. Man, they're moving quick. You got it? Can the dragons catch up?
Jaguars have got the key.
Jaguars have the key, but they struggle to open the chest. They've got it. There you go. Last dragon, Harry, rushes in to help his team, who are still working on the map.
But the Jaguars are already piling up the coins.
Come on, guys, you gotta get that sorted out. They're taking too much time. They're wasting way
Come
too
on,
much
Dragons.
time. They'll need to speed things up if they got any chance of catching the Jaguars. Finally, here comes the key for the Dragons.
I'm gonna feel you right.
There you go. Now, they really gotta cook if they want to catch those Jaguars. Xavier is on his bike. Xavier is on his bike. Coins mean points in the treasure chamber, and that equals points on our leaderboard. All right. Nice work, nice work. Hands only, hands on.
Both teams need a good start to this tournament, and time is running out.
Great work by Matt and Kyle. Both teams are really racing for that gold. But is it too little too late for the Dragons? Not long.
Okay, that's it. Quick, guys. Quick.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Outstanding work. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. That's how you do it. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
Really, the only technique we really had was grab and go.
And we sort of made our tactics before we got into the chamber, and this gave us a big advantage.
I think our technique for getting the coins was pretty good because we weren't actually that far behind them in the end.
Right now, we're gonna tally the take. We're gonna start with the dragons. Okay, guys, let's see what you took.
It's a great job there. Obviously, they had one key.
Excellent take. Get all those coins in there now.
Let's see how many coins they collected.
All right.
940. That was a good take.
Not bad. Check those out, guys. Not bad. So let me see here. First off, because you guys have 4 keys, you get an extra 150 coins. Bonus. Okay? Now let's see what else you guys have got.
They obviously had 3 minutes in the treasure chamber,
Yeah, 3
so
minutes.
longer to collect more coins.
Yeah. Throw them all in there.
Wow,
That's a big haul.
that is a big haul.
That's a big haul. See what you got.
Can it beat 940? 1,600! That is a big score!
Nice job. Nice
So that
job.
means today's winners are the Jaguars! Woo! Good job, teams, but let's see how that affects the overall tournament leaderboard.
The Dragons place 6 on our leaderboard, and with a stunning 1,600 points, the Jaguars go straight to the top. So until next time, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
We'll see you then. Bye!
Join us next time for the return of the Vipers and the Sharks here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
Even though we lost this one, I still have high hopes for the next one.
Overall, the day was really fun and we had incredible bonding between the team.
We're just going to try our best for the next game, see if we can improve our score even further in each game.
Exhilarating. We weren't sure we were going to make it to get enough points.
I think if we all work together, then I think we can do it.
We're ready for the next game and we're ready to get into that final.
"200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard, and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I think we've got the great potential. We can go all the way.
I'm an okay loser, but I really do want to win.
As long as we all communicate, we could get the job done and reach the goal. As far as I'm concerned, fear is weakness leaving your body. Winning, I think we'll be pretty good at that.
I'm gonna do every game that I can and do the best that I can.
I thrive under pressure. Anything the fort's got, I can take on.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me.
It's the return of the Red Vipers and the Blue Sharks, both teams looking to score as many points as they can in this vital tournament.
Dragons!
Well, Warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yes!
All
It's
right.
going to be an exciting competition, Gino.
Indeed it is.
So your team captain, why your team going to win today?
We've got great capabilities, great communication, each individual strengths, and we make up for each other's losses.
Good stuff, good team.
All right. Can I hear that chant one more time?
Blue Sharks, hoo-ha!
I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that.
Teams, are you ready?
Yeah!
Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. This next challenge is one of the fort's most daring. High above the fort floor is a tight wire. Jimmy is about to step out onto that tight wire in an effort to reach a wallet that holds the code that his team needs to open the key box. Okay, Jimmy, in your own time.
Okay.
The challenge starts with you. So this is the Viper's solo challenge. Jimmy only has the clock to beat. Is he up for this massive task?
I believe that I am the man to count on to win it. I'm in it to win it. Oh.
Pretty fearless, apart from one small thing.
I want to avoid climbing anything high, just in case I fall, you know? Don't want to get hurt.
This is some place to be the fear of heights. He's not only 60 feet in the air, but that tightrope is more than 160 feet long. This challenge takes real courage and concentration. Against the clock, Viper Jimmy has to walk the tightrope, get the wallet, and read the code to his teammates below.
Keep a good pace.
Don't look down. This is an unbelievable effort from Jimmy.
That's it. That's it, Jimmy.
Every step makes that tightrope even more unsteady.
Come on, Jimmy.
Keep it up, watch the time.
As a New Yorker, Jimmy's used to high buildings, but I don't think he's ever crossed anything as high as this before.
There you go.
Come on, keep that pace, keep that speed.
Jimmy's got to get to that wallet as quickly as he can. Time is running out and fast. He's got it. There you go.
That's it, Jimmy.
But can he get the code to his team? He just needs to open it, and quick.
Oh, guys, that's it.
Lost the key, guys. Jimmy, it's all right, my man.
You did a good job.
So close.
You faced a fear that you will never face before in your life. Okay, guys, let's have another look at Jimmy's effort.
I was very nervous, looking down, you know, getting my equipment on. I tried it, you know, I went for it, and I didn't win, unfortunately, but it was a good experience. I just had to keep a positive mentality and try to do as best as I could.
So after that incredible effort from Jimmy there, let's have a look at the scores.
That's no treasure chamber keys for the Vipers in their solo challenge. It's still all to play for.
So this next challenge is for both teams.
There are two ropes, black for the Sharks and white for the Vipers. Those ropes go all the way down to the sea, and the teams have got to pull them up to reveal the code, which is split into two parts. Now the ropes are pretty heavy because there's some weight at the end of them.
So that means that two people from each team are going in. Who's going in for your team, Ashley?
Will and I.
Will and yourself are going in. And what about you, Max? Who's going
Sean
for
and
the Sharks?
Natalie.
Sean and Natalie are going in. Right. So this is a race. The first team to shout out the code to your teammates outside to the key box will get the key. Is that all clear?
Yeah.
You ready for the challenge?
Yes!
Okay, the challenge will begin when I say. So if all team members that are taking part make their way into this room. Your challenge starts now.
Those barrels weigh over 50 pounds and they've got to pull them up over 40 feet.
This is really close.
Here we go.
Both teams have got the first part of their code already. That was some seriously quick pulling.
Guys, listen to the code, get ready at the key box.
8, 5. 7, 5, go. That's the second part of the code for the Vipers. Does this mean victory for them? The Sharks have theirs too.
9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 3, 9.
It's close, and it's pressure! Come out, guys! Teams, out you come. Well done. That's the first key to the Sharks. The Sharks.
Come on.
Any tricky points?
Just getting it out, really.
Yeah,
Pulling,
twisting it.
Pulling we did well, just twisting it out.
I think because he was pulling so fast that he didn't realize that the red part was there anymore.
Well done. So after that challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
So the first treasure chamber key goes to the Sharks, leaving the Vipers with nothing.
Vipers, don't look so down. There's a chance now for you to win another key. It's another challenge for both teams. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Follow me.
The Fort's next challenge is a race against time and space. Max and Tashi are about to enter a room where there are keys attached to a maze on the ceiling. Their goal is to release the right 2 keys in order to open a box that's mounted on the floor to retrieve the key, all while the room is getting smaller and one not so little surprise. Your challenge starts now. Tashi needs to get that first key for the Vipers and avoid that giant snake.
The shrinking room challenge, we had to get the keys off an obstacle course on the ceiling while the room was shrinking. It was incredibly hard.
That ceiling just keeps getting lower and lower. The keys.
Let's go,
Now,
Tashi!
keep in mind they have 2 to get, the 2 right keys to get.
Go get 2 keys, Tashi!
Tashi's got a key,
Go on, Tashi!
but it doesn't fit.
Hurry, Tashi! Try it!
Now Max has got one,
They're running out of time.
but it doesn't fit either. As the ceiling gets even lower, they've got to find the right keys. Max has got the first key,
Got one.
but the room is only 4 feet high now. It's getting very claustrophobic, but he's got another key.
Hopefully this is the right one, and it is. And it is.
It's open. He's got it.
Okay, get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get them all out. Get them both out. Come on, Tashi. Outstanding work, young man.
I didn't notice the ceiling coming down until it was touching my head.
With all the pressure of getting the keys off the ceiling, I didn't really notice the snake.
After I grabbed the key, I was so excited.
I was really disappointed for my team, but we're sure to get the next key.
Still no keys for the Vipers, but the Sharks now have 2. Okay, guys, you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Are you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Then follow me. Let's go.
Okay, this is for someone who is exceptionally brave. It's going to take you to the inner depths of the fort. You're going to have to climb this ladder, get to the top, crawl all the way down the tube and find the key, which is attached to a ball, in complete darkness. There may be a few little friends to greet you. Turn around and then crawl all the way back up again. So Max, who's going to do this?
I'm going to pick Ivan for this.
Ivan. Up for the challenge, Ivan?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
Feel good, just a little anxious, but I want to get this done for the team.
Okay, you're up against the clock as well.
All right.
So just get in there, find that key, and out of there as soon as you possibly can.
Okay.
Your challenge is going to begin when you get to the top of the ladder. And you're going to need this helmet.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
You got it.
Your challenge starts now.
If Ivan's successful in this challenge, it'll give the Blue Sharks a 3-key lead over the Vipers and full time in the treasure chamber.
That's it, Ivan, that's great.
The moss in that tube is making Ivan really twitchy.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me. I think I can step up when it counts in a tough situation.
Keep going.
Well, this might be a tough situation because Ivan is in the pitch dark, headed straight for lots and lots of rats. He goes through, and now he's just got to find that key.
Okay, he's got to get in there, find the key.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
I don't see it. Yeah.
On the floor, Ivan.
On the floor?
He can't seem to find it.
I'll feel around where you are at the moment. Yeah, you go try, Ivan. I have to feel around. There's just some rats there.
Up there, in front of you.
In front there, right below your left hand.
He's touching it, he's got it! Get him out of there! He needs to get out, he needs to get out.
Quickly.
He's got to move fast because time is really running out. He needs to move.
That thin dark tube is all that stands between Ivan and winning that key for his team. Can he do it?
That's it, that's good. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
It's a really tough claustrophobic climb, and he can't see a thing. 20 seconds left.
Against
Quickly,
time.
Ivan, quickly. Almost there, Ivan. Almost there, Ivan, come on. That's great.
Come on, Ivan!
Down you come! Down you come!
He's got it, he's got it. That's great.
Ivan! He's got it! Congratulations! Just in the nick of time, Ivan! Congratulations! Talk me through it.
It was really creepy feeling those furry things, but it was actually kind of hard.
but I'm glad I got it out.
What was it like in there? Was it hot or?
It was hot and the tunnel was very narrow, so.
Well, fantastic effort. Very brave, Ivan. Well done. After that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Still no treasure chamber keys for the Vipers, but now 3 for the Sharks.
Oh! You are seriously racing ahead here, guys, and there's a chance for you to win another key. So you ready for the next challenge?
Yes!
Let's do it! Follow me! Come on!
Okay, teams, the final destination is just around the corner, but before we get there, you have one last chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have a board with 2 sides, balanced on a pivot. Each team will alternate placing pieces on their side of the board until one piece falls. The team that makes that piece falls, including their own piece, will lose the challenge and the vital last key in today's competition. Vipers, do you understand the challenge?
Yeah.
Sharks, do you understand the challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
Then line them up. So which team will balance their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter with the legendary treasure chamber? The challenge starts now. A nervous-looking William is up first. The rule is simple. If anything on the board drops, the game is over. There you go.
It's the worst game because of the energy that's going around and us just staring at each other like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? Who's gonna lose?
We didn't really have a strategy for the balancing game. We just really decided to pick up the figurines and put them on.
Very good. Remember, the more pieces on the board, the harder the game becomes. Tashi picks. Interesting. No problem. Their choice of piece is crucial as they all have different weights. Nice. The board's getting crowded. And that's a risky wobble from Ashley. Here's Ivan, whose strategy is to counter with an identical piece. Vipers really need this final key. It's all down to William and that tiny chest. Oh, and the final key goes to the Sharks. Congratulations, guys. Outstanding work. So the Sharks have 3 keys and now a bonus key. Vipers have none, but it's not over yet. We're going to the treasure chamber. Let's go! Sharks, Vipers, congratulations. You have arrived to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that? Good! All right, now, this is a race to grab coins in the treasure chamber. Not only that, a chance to add vital points to your leaderboard score. Do you understand this challenge?
Yes. So you needed 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. For every key short, there'll be a time penalty. So Sharks, how many keys have you collected today?
I got 4.
4 keys. Wow. Fantastic effort. Well, with 4 keys, you're going to get the full 3 minutes and you're going to get an extra 150 coins added to that total at the end. So well done. Give yourself a hand for that. Vipers, how many keys have you got?
0.
Well, do you know what? I just want to say it's been a fantastic effort from you guys today, and you're still going to get in the treasure chamber. So with no keys, the whole team will have to wait 20 seconds. So you're going to get 2 minutes 40 in the chamber. And then 2 members of your team will have to wait an extra 20 seconds after that. Okay, here are your maps.
Okay, guys. This next challenge is for all the marbles, okay? Your challenge starts now! When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins. Okay, guys. The Vipers are in, but the Sharks are way ahead. They've got the key already. They were so quick. And the coins drop for the Sharks. Treasure chest. That's it, guys. Grab and go. All right, next two. All the Vipers are now in the chamber, but they've got to hurry up if they want a chance of winning. They're not wasting any time. They're grabbing and going. The Sharks are grabbing lots of coins, jamming each other up. As the Vipers finally get their key.
Anything can happen here.
Anything can happen. They just released the key. Gotta get into that chest. There they go. The Vipers open their chest and get to their coins. Just wait, see how their hands waiting. Vipers are gonna have to pull out all the stops if they're gonna catch those blue Sharks. Coins mean points, and the teams need to get as many as they can get if they want to make it to the Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge Final. To reach once they get down to a certain level. So now they have to reach out and grab and rake and grab and rake and scrape.
Yeah. Need the big hand.
Both teams are grabbing as many coins as they can.
Time's ticking, guys.
Time's ticking. Okay, come on out. Come on out. Sean grabs one last handful as time runs out. Will they all make it out in time? Careful. Outstanding job, guys. Outstanding. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
Going into the treasure room was a bit disastrous because the blue Sharks had 4 keys and a 150-point bonus.
We got the coins, we did what we had to do, our team worked perfectly together.
It was very hard to wait outside while the blue Sharks had already opened their treasure chamber and were putting coins in the box.
It was just great.
Sharks, Vipers, outstanding effort, but right now, it is time to tally the take. I'm gonna start with the Vipers, okay guys? Let's see how much you took.
Really good effort from the Vipers.
Valiant effort, considering the amount of time they had penalized.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
1,230, that is an amazing score.
Wow.
Guys.
Wow, excellent score. Now, Sharks, because you guys had an extra key, you're gonna get an extra bonus of 150 coins. Right off the top. Now, let's see how much you guys took. This is gonna be very interesting. Whoa!
1,670. It's a big score. So that means today's winners are the Blue Sharks.
At this early stage of the tournament, the Vipers come in second place. But with 2,700 points, the Sharks are on top. So until next time, it's a mighty goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you then. Bye. Bye.
Join us next time when the high-scoring Jaguars meet the Scorpions here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
I believe we did beautifully because we got all 4 keys.
1,230 is a really good score considering our penalties.
I'm so proud of my team. We did really well today.
Amazing experience, once in a lifetime. I'll never forget it.
"200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard. Once again, 2 teams are on their way to face a set of awesome challenges with the aim of earning enough points to get them into the grand final.
Those teams don't know what tests are ahead of them, but the one thing they do know is they're up against the clock and they're going to need all the strength they've got to make it to the very end.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
We are the Yellow Scorpions and we are here to win.
I will definitely step up when my team needs me.
I'd say my main strength is my height and also my speed.
We're going to take the fort by storm and we're going to win the competition.
Our team will definitely be able to take on whatever we are asked.
Competitively, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a solid 11.
I don't lose very often, but I'd like to think that I'm a good loser.
The Green Jaguars are going to win. End of.
It's the Green Jaguars versus the Yellow Scorpions. Both teams looking to add points to their leaderboard score in today's competition. Warriors, are you ready for battle?
So, Louis, you're team captain for the Scorpions. How are you feeling today?
Absolutely incredible.
I think I can tell, actually. And do you guys have any fears at all today?
The Yellow Scorpions don't fear anything.
All right. All right, Matt, how are you guys feeling today?
Well, let's just say the Green Jaguars will be in the final.
In the final? All right.
Are you ready for battle?
Yeah! Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. We start today's competition with another one of the fort's toughest challenges. A bicycle is fixed upside down to a cable stretching high across the fort. Lewis will ride this bicycle across the fort, releasing 3 flags that will reveal the code that his team needs to open the key box. This first challenge is just for the Yellow Scorpions. High above the fortress floor, Lewis must race upside down against the clock. If there was ever a moment to conquer his fear of heights, that moment is now. Your challenge starts now. He's off, racing against the clock, desperate to reveal the code for his team.
Now, this must be a really strange feeling, cycling upside down.
Team Captain Lewis quickly reaches the flag and gets the first number. It's a 3.
First number there.
For someone afraid of heights, Lewis is doing a great job hanging 60 feet above the fortress floor. Second part of the code. It's a 5, and he races ahead. This is an outstanding effort. Can he untie the flag with the last 2 numbers? He can!
4 and 2. 2 first.
The clock is ticking.
3, 5, 2, 4.
Just 10 seconds left.
Come on, guys, you got it.
Will they get the key?
They've got the key!
Outstanding! Outstanding work, my man. Let's have another look at some of that action.
You sit in the harness and basically your world slipped upside down. It was a little nerve-wracking letting go of the bike, kind of just going, oh, okay, and then getting ready to untie them. I did it pretty well and had a lot of fun with it.
How's your head feeling? Hey, I know it's worth it because you got that key, man. That's all right. Excellent work.
We are Scorpions! Say we are Scorpions!
Lewis's win gets 1 key for the Yellow Scorpions, giving them valuable time in that all-important treasure chamber.
Now, you ready for the next challenge? Come on, follow me. Come on.
We are Scorpions!
So, teams, here we are at the next challenge. Are you ready?
Yeah!
This one is for both of you. Now, in this room, there are 2 sets of stirrups, 1 each. You've got to hook them on the hooks along the ceiling and reach the key at the far end. Who's going in for the Scorpions, Louis?
We're gonna go with Nathan on this one.
Nathan, you're going to do this challenge. Okay, step forward. And Matt,
Nathan.
who's in the challenge for you
I'm
guys?
going to take this one for the team and go on in for the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Well, I'm going to give you your helmets. There you go, Nathan. Matt.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt. So, guys, make your way into the room, and the challenge will begin when I say.
Come on, Nathan.
Go back. Teams, your challenge starts now.
So it's Green Jaguar Max against Yellow Scorpion Nathan. Who's going to get to that key first? This challenge is an incredible test of both upper arm strength and coordination. Two things which seem to have given Nathan an early lead. Matt claims to have a fear of heights.
You've got to keep their feet in the stirrups, guys.
It looks like he's struggling slightly.
Take a breath, you're good. You got this, Nate. There you go.
And he's having some trouble now.
There you go, come on.
He looks a little lost. There's only one key at the end of that room, and both of them are desperate to get it.
You got this. You're so close, Nathan. You're right there. Right there. One more.
Nathan is storming along that ceiling. He's nearly there.
One more.
He's making this look easy.
Reach long, Matt. There you go. Get the key.
And he's got it.
Yes. Yellow.
Taken by the scorpions.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't forget to bring the key with you. Well done. Great effort there, Matt. How was it?
It's hard.
Really hard.
Really
How are your
hard.
arms feeling?
They're tense.
Nathan, out you come. Well done. Second key for the scorpions.
Yes.
Nathan, how was that?
That was incredibly tough.
So what happened at the beginning?
I don't know. When you move them, the stirrups come out of your feet, so you're hanging on one, trying to get the other one into a hook and put your foot in it. And we were both just like, oh, what is going on?
Well, you did it. Well done. You got the second key for scorpions. So after that extremely energetic challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
After Nathan's incredible victory, the Scorpions have now 2 treasure chamber keys, but the Jaguars still have none.
There's another challenge now, so you up for it?
Yeah!
Come on, follow me!
The fort's next challenge is one of strength and speed. Lewis and Ryan are about to scale the fortress wall using only these tiny hand grips. It's a 50-foot climb all the way up to the target where only one key awaits. The fastest climber wins. All right, gentlemen, on my mark. Your challenge starts now. 2 climbers racing for one key. The only thing that stands between them and their prize is a 50-foot wall. As Lewis takes the lead, there's a lot of pressure on Ryan. Jaguars need that key. It's still pretty close, though. Lewis confidently scales the fortress wall. They're less than 15 feet away from the key, and Lewis is still in the lead. If he keeps this up, it could be 3 keys for the Scorpions. Ryan needs to climb hard. It's a dead heat. But Lewis has slipped. Unbelievable. This is Ryan's chance. He's got the key. Way to go, Ryan. How about that? All right, guys. All right.
At first, I was unsure where to put my hands in. It was quite tough on my hands, the rocks were. And I was focusing too much on Louis.
At the very top, the rocks on the wall got really small and tiny. So it was really hard for me to kind of grip onto them.
All my team was cheering me on really well, and I just thought, I've got to focus now and stop looking at him. So I just powered through and got to the top.
So after that challenge, let's have a look at the score.
So after Ryan's lucky break, it's now 2 keys for the Scorpions and 1 for the Jaguars.
Jaguars, get up in there. You ready to try and get another key?
Yeah!
This challenge is just for you, so follow me. Come on, guys.
Yeah!
This is your chance to get another key. You ready for the challenge?
Yeah!
In this room, there are 5 cylinders, and the key is at the far end. So what you've got to do is pull yourself along those cylinders, grab the key, and get it just before the time runs out. Now, it is a little tricky because the cylinders do actually move. So, Matt, your team captain, who's going to do this challenge?
We have Xavier for this one.
Xavier! Okay, good luck. Chance for the second key for you guys. Take your place at the door. And your challenge starts now.
So Xavier's in for the Jaguars. This is their solo challenge, so the only thing he has to beat is the clock.
Take your time.
You have to be really careful sliding across that candy.
Take his time.
Otherwise, that happens.
That was a good first attempt there.
Any sudden movement and those candy rolls will roll you onto the floor. He's off again.
That's good advice. He needs to keep focused on that key and that might help him. That was a better attempt.
Got this.
How will he do with this attempt?
Time, guys. Yeah, you're good. Come on.
Great technique from Xavier there.
Focus on that key.
There you go. Just focus on the key there.
Keep it slow and keep it calm. He's really focused.
Alright, you got it. Oh, just
He's
alright.
almost over the third.
You got it. You got it. Good job.
1 minute left. 1 minute to get that key and bring the scores neck and neck with the Scorpions.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, this is looking good. This is looking really good.
This is the hardest of the lot.
Alright.
Can he make it? Oh.
Can he keep it steady? No, he can't.
Come on,
So close.
Come on.
So close then. So close.
Here, you got
Hey,
it.
how's he doing for time, guys?
If he stands any chance of winning this key, he's got to get a move on.
You don't have that much time, Xavier. Alright, watch the time. Xavier, the time. Hurry up.
Have to get him out. Come on, let's bang on the door and get him out.
Come on, Xavier.
Come on, bang on the door and get him out. Bang on the door and get him out. He needs to come out. Get him.
There's no time for another go. He needs to get out.
Get out. Time's out, Xavier. Good try. Good try.
The candy roll challenge was the toughest thing I've had to face so far. I could feel the adrenaline going through me. I was sweaty and I was slipping everywhere. I had to try and pull myself through and I kept falling off. It was horrible, horrible challenge.
Wow, come on, let's give Xavier a good job. After that tricky challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
No change after the candy roll. 2 keys for the Scorpions and 1 for the Jaguars.
Time for another challenge now. Chance you can win another key, okay?
Yeah!
Come on!
Your final destination is almost upon you, but you have one more chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have 2 sets of chopsticks, small letters that each team will thread onto this small wire, spelling out the name Boyard. The team that finishes first will win the vital last key in today's competition. Jaguars, do you understand?
Yes.
Scorpions, do you understand?
Yes.
Then line them up. Which team will thread their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter in the legendary treasure chamber? Your challenge starts now. First letter of Boyard is B. Who's going to be first to get it? Change. It's Lewis. Change. That's quick work from Matt, as Nathan has a little bit of trouble.
Started off trying to use 2 hands and kind of pinch it like that, which was probably the wrong thing to do. Should have paid attention to the Chinese tradition because they've been doing it for 1,000 years.
Take your time. Breathe, take a breath, take a breath, take a breath, take your time. There, a new technique. Nathan's finally got it. Take your time. Jaguars are ahead, but look at Ryan's hand shake.
The yellow team was really far behind, and then it just got to me and my hand was shaking that much, and it was like sideways and it just wouldn't go on at all.
Ryan can't stop shaking. You got it.
Thought that I wasn't going to be able to do it because I've never used chopsticks in my life before.
Change. The Scorpions are ahead as Lewis steps up. Ryan is really struggling now. And Lewis gets his on easily. The Scorpions just need one more. Second time around, Nathan is a lot quicker. And the Scorpions take the final last key in today's competition. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. As they head into the legendary treasure chamber, the Jaguars have only one key, but the Scorpions have a massive 3. It is time for the treasure chamber. Come on, let's go! Okay, Jaguars, Scorpions, congratulations. You have arrived at the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
All right. Understand, this is a race to grab coins in the legendary treasure chamber. Not only that, this is a chance for you to add points to your leaderboard score. Do you understand this challenge?
Yeah.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. And for every key you are short, there'll be a time penalty. So Jaguars, how many keys have you got today?
1 key.
1 key. It's been a good team effort. Well done, guys. Now, with that 1 key, the whole team will have a 20-second time penalty. And as an extra penalty, 1 member of the team will have to wait an extra 20 seconds, okay? Scorpions, how many keys have you got?
We've got 3 keys.
3 keys, well done, guys.
All right. Thank you.
So that's going to give you a full 3 minutes in the chamber. You're going to need these maps. Here you go, and good luck.
Okay, guys, do you understand what you are up against? You are up against the clock, and you're up against grabbing as many coins as you possibly can. All right?
All right. Yeah.
Are you ready for this challenge?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Teams, your challenge starts now!
Go!
Yes.
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins. All right, guys, on the bell.
In you go.
All right.
Ryan, you're going to go in on the second bell.
The Scorpions already have their key, and now they've got their coins. The Jaguars are way behind. They've got a lot of catching up to do. Ryan's let into the chamber, but the Scorpions are forging ahead. Finally, the Jaguars complete their map and grab their key. Now it's all about getting as many coins as they can.
They're away, the Jaguars.
Nice, Ryan. Ryan is flying. Coins mean points in the treasure chamber, and coins equal points on the leaderboard. It's all about speed. Grab those coins and go. Grab and go. Don't be slow. Time is running out. The Jaguars are piling in the coins, but is it too little too late? Better wait. They must get out before the gates close. Not get caught. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Let's have a look at some more of those key moments.
We had to act really fast when we got into the treasure chamber.
It was just a mad rush.
Ran in and we all did our hardest, and it was so neck and neck.
It's really the longest but fastest 3 minutes of your life.
It is time to tally the take. Let's see what you got, Jaguars.
Now, they only had 1 key. So
They only had 1 key, and I gotta say. Oh, you want to pick those up and put those in, my man. You guys worked hard for those.
That was a massive
I would
haul.
hate to see them not get counted.
What? That is a big
Excellent score.
Well
Excellent
done,
score. And now we're gonna see what the Scorpions have come up with. Now, guys, you guys had the full 3 minutes, but do you have enough?
1,420 to beat. Can they do it?
Oh my God, it's amazing, guys.
That was seriously close. I can't
Seriously
believe it.
close.
Well, today's winners are the Scorpions. Well done, guys.
Outstanding, guys. Outstanding.
Wow, I think that's got to be one of the closest competitions to date. But let's have a look at the overall tournament leaderboard.
After the treasure chamber, the Scorpions take second place, but with a running total of 3,020, the Jaguars go straight to the top. So until next time, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you soon. Bye.
Join us next time when the Dragons and the White Falcons try to turn things around here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
The whole challenge just flew by, you know. You don't realize how fast it is until you're actually there.
I think we did a good job. We are still in the lead for points as far as I know.
Everyone did an excellent job working together.
I think that's really amazing what we did. I'm really proud of our team.
We are Scorpions! Yeah, we are Scorpions! Yeah!
200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard, and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
We are the Yellow Scorpions, and we are here to win.
I will definitely step up when my team needs me.
I'd say my main strength is my height and also my speed. We're going to take the fort by storm and we're going to win the competition.
Winning. I think we'll be pretty good at that.
I'm going to do every game that I can and do the best that I can.
I thrive under pressure. Anything the fort's got, I can take it on.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me.
The Blue Sharks are currently 3rd and the Yellow Scorpions 2nd on our tournament leaderboard. Can either team push the Green Jaguars off the top spot?
Scorpions! Yeah, we are Scorpions! Yeah!
All right. Warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yeah! Who's going to win today?
Scorpions!
So tell me, Louis, why do you think your team is stronger than the Sharks?
We are so fit, and we are so strong, and we are here to win.
Man, give me that chant one more time.
Blue Sharks! Blue Sharks! Blue Sharks! Blue Sharks!
I don't know.
Are you ready for battle?
Yes!
Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. We start today's competition with one of the fort's most daunting challenges. In the center of the courtyard hangs 2 thin, flexible ladders. Suspended at the top of those ladders is a key. Helped by their teammates to reach the first run of the ladder, Ivan and Nathan will race to be first to grab the key. Okay, Nathan, Ivan, on my mark. Your challenge starts now. 2 ladders, 1 key. Who will get there first? Nathan of the Scorpions or Ivan for the Sharks? Nathan's team holds his ladder tight, making his climb much easier. It's a good strategy and it seems to be paying off. Nathan is flying. He's a great climber. As Ivan struggles at the bottom, Nathan reaches for the key. He's got it! Nice! Get it up top, man. Wow. Let's have another look at that climb.
Didn't really use my legs, to be honest. I was just clawing up with my hands, just going as fast as I can, didn't stop.
The guy I was facing had a really long reach. He's a big guy. And he was also climbing very fast.
Kept going, and got to the top, and luckily grabbed the key first. So I was really happy with that performance.
Incredible. Mama, there go that man.
After that challenge, let's look at the scoreboard.
The Scorpions are flying high as they take the first key they need to give them the maximum amount of time in the treasure chamber.
So Scorpions, there's a chance now for you to win another key. You ready for the challenge?
Yes!
Woo! This one is just for you, so come with me. Come on, guys.
Woo! Let's go, Scorpions!
In this room, there's a loom. The key is at the far end in a set of scales. You've got to move the corn using the buckets into the scales, get enough in there for the key to be released. You're up against the clock. Louis, your team captain. Who is up?
I think we're gonna go with Shona on this one.
Shona, okay.
Yeah.
Get your position at the door.
You got it, Shona. You got
Your
this.
challenge
You have this.
starts now.
Go, Shona. Come on, you got this. Come on.
Shona for the Yellow Scorpions is trying to win a second treasure chamber key for her team. But can she do it?
Absolutely perfect. Good.
I want to avoid the game that includes spiders, snakes, and mice.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there's no snakes or spiders in here, but Shona will have to be very careful not to get caught up in that loom.
Dump it in. Perfect.
Every single grain of corn collected will raise that key closer and closer to within grabbing distance.
Hurry back. You got this. You got this.
Got loads of time.
Exactly the same, Shona.
It's a very good return technique there from Shona. She flies back across that loom.
Wow.
Perfect. That was perfect.
She knows what she's doing. She needs to get as much
There you
corn
go.
as she possibly can.
It's important to get an equal amount of corn into each bucket, otherwise she'll be thrown off balance in that loom.
All right, you're about half time.
Shona stepping carefully there. Falling at this stage could be disastrous.
There you
That's
go.
a heavy load and she's doing really well, managing not to
Come
spill
on.
too much.
Almost got the key.
Has she gathered enough corn to get that key?
Enough?
She's released it, and she's got it. Now she's just got to get back as quick as she can.
And she's still got hold of the bucket
There she
too.
goes. Buckets. Come on. There you go, Shona.
Shona, there you go. Shona,
Great
well
job.
done. I got the key. And thank you. Oh, and a hug as well. Look at that.
The ropes were really hard to get your feet in through, so my leg got tangled, and then I kind of got the hang of it.
Shona. Wow. After that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Still no treasure chamber keys for the Sharks, but Shona wins a second key for the Scorpions.
Challenge.
Yes.
I think they're ready. Come on, guys.
Lewis and Sean are about to zip line from the top of the fort to the sea below. They will pass a key to their teammate who will then swim to a raft to unlock the code that their teammates need to unlock the key box. Your challenge starts now! As they plunge 60 feet into the ocean, it's Sean in black for the Sharks and Lewis in white for the Scorpions. What a ride! Nice entry. Come on, hook yourself.
The games I'm personally looking forward to are the aquatic games. I'm really good in the water, and I think I'll perform really well.
Those swimming strengths are clearly on display here as he races ahead for the Scorpions. Sean's dropped his key, but I don't think he realizes this is big trouble for the Sharks. Jake's got the key for the Scorpions and heads for the platform. With no key, the Sharks are in chaos. But what's this? Where's Lewis going? Jake's almost at the platform after a strong swim. Can you believe it? Lewis is getting the key for the Sharks. Outstanding sportsmanship. As Jake steps onto the platform, Lewis races back with his rival's key. Amazing. Jake sounds out of breath as his teammate helps the opposition. This is unbelievable. It's a desperate swim for Max of the Sharks, but Jake's got the code and the megaphone.
Come on, Sean.
You're almost there. 3, 4, 5.
1, 4, 5, 9.
Keep it up, Sean. You're almost
Come
there.
on, Sean.
Max looks like a lonely shark out there as the Scorpions look set for victory. Nice work, my man. Don't be worried, just pull it out, man. Let's have another look at some of that action.
It seemed like a 4 or 5 second ride down to the water from the top of the floor all the way down to the sea.
Checked out the key, unhooked, and then went off, and the key must have just slipped out straight away. didn't think about it until I got to the raft, realised the key wasn't there.
I asked him like where the key was, and he was like checking his pockets, and he just dropped it on the way there.
And I see it floating way out into the sea, so I felt bad for them. So
I was about to go, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get it." And then he just went off. I didn't really have much say in it. He just went for it.
Scorpions have 3 keys and maximum time in the treasure chamber, but the blue sharks still have none.
Now, Sharks, don't worry, because this next challenge could be yours. This challenge is just for you. It's a chance for you to get a key. You ready?
Yeah.
So, Sharks, are you ready for the next challenge?
Yes.
Yeah, this is your chance to get your first key, and I really want you guys to do this. So, in this room is a hand bike. You've got to pedal like crazy and push the key to the far end to grab it and then get out. One thing though, you can't touch the floor, because if you do, that pedal bike will get reset to the start, and then you've got to start all over again. You're up against the clock as well. So Max, team captain, who is going in?
I think I'm gonna have Ivan for this one. He's got good upper body strength.
Yeah, so Ivan, if you'd like to take your place at the door, your challenge starts now.
Now, this is the Sharks' solo challenge, meaning the only thing Ivan has to beat is the clock. The Sharks are 2 keys behind, so the pressure is really on him to succeed.
Yeah!
This challenge requires enormous upper body strength, so if anyone can do it, surely Ivan can.
Needs to get all the way to the far end.
I think I'm physically strong, and also I think mentally I'm very tough, and I could push myself to complete tasks.
Come on, Ivan.
Now, Ivan lists his interests as wrestling and weightlifting, both of which could help him as he fights his way across that room. He's using the midway point to rest his arm slightly before the final big push to that key. Here he goes. And he's struggling. He looks like he's in trouble.
Yeah, stay there for a bit.
He needs to go. He's going to go. He's got to really...
Oh, he can't quite turn it. Oh, and he's gone. He's got to go back to the start and do it all again.
Bike's been reset. He's got to start again.
Come on.
He's got some time left, but has he got any power left in those arms? He looks really tired. Oh, he's down again.
Ivan, come out. You ain't got time.
And it looks like he's got nothing left. It's over.
Amazing try. Come on, guys. Let's give him a big hand there. Ivan, good effort. How are you feeling? Out of breath?
Hey, I'm tired.
Little out of breath. How are your arms?
They're on fire right now. I can feel them.
After pedaling continuously, my arm started to burn, and my grip just started getting looser and looser.
It was easily the hardest challenge on the fort, and he'd got halfway, and he looked out tired already.
I was so grateful when I got to the midpoint where I could rest for a little bit, but as soon as I tried to kick off again and keep going, I really couldn't hang on.
After that extremely tough challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Still 3 treasure chamber keys for the Scorpions and none for the Sharks.
Come on, guys. Still another chance for you to get a key, so don't give up hope. Are you ready for the next challenge?
Yes!
Follow me!
Scorpions.
Okay, guys, you're almost at your final destination. But before we get there, you have one last chance at winning a key. The task is simple. We're going to build a tower. Here we have pieces of wood shaped identically like the fort. Each team will alternate placing blocks of wood until the tower falls. The team that makes the tower fall will lose the challenge and the last vital key in today's competition. Sharks, you understand the challenge?
Yes.
Scorpions, do you understand the challenge?
Yes.
Then line them up. Which team will stack their way to victory? More importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter in the legendary treasure chamber? Okay, teams. Once you grab that block, the responsibility of the tower is yours. Understood?
Yes.
We're gonna start with the Sharks, and your challenge starts now. Team Captain Max steps up, followed by Lewis. Such a simple game, but all it takes is one false move. Shona confidently places her block. Block by block, the risk of failure increases. The tower's looking stable, but Sean makes a different move.
Interesting.
Nathan very careful for the scorpions. Things are really starting to get interesting. It's gonna take a steady hand to keep this up.
Drop.
Higher and higher. Great work by Natalie.
You don't want to be the one that's going to make it fall, so of course everyone's hands were shaking. I mean, I was a little nervous.
Walk away.
After a while, and it got really tall, every single moment we thought it was gonna fall.
That tower is anything but stable now. Nathan has to be very careful. Solid move. Pressure's on max now.
Solid move. Pressure's on you, Scorpion.
The tower is so high.
Let go. Be very careful on this one. As soon as you grab that block, the responsibility is yours.
Can Natalie hold it together? Has she done it?
Oh, and the Scorpions win the final key. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, yes.
All right?
Sharks are in deep water with 0 keys, but the Scorpions are flying high with all 4.
We're going to the treasure chamber. Let's go! You have arrived at the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that?
Awesome.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah!
All right, let's understand one thing. This is a race to collect coins in the treasure chamber. Not only to collect coins, but to add vital points to your leaderboard score. Do you understand this challenge?
Yes.
You need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in this treasure chamber. If you don't have those 3 keys, you'll be deducted time in the treasure chamber for every key you are short. So, Scorpions, how many keys do you have today?
4 keys.
4 keys, congratulations. That's
Thank
going to
you.
give you the full 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. And because you had a 4th key, you're going to get a bonus of 150 coins.
Woo! Yeah.
Well done. Sharks, how many keys do you have?
We don't have any.
Doesn't matter, because you're still going to get in the treasure chamber, but because you're 3 keys short, the whole team has to wait 20 seconds before entering the treasure chamber, and as a further penalty, 2 members of the team will have to wait an extra 20 seconds. Well, good luck, teams. Here are your maps.
Thank you.
Okay, teams. Are you ready for this challenge?
Yes!
All right, I want to see you hitting, sticking, moving and grooving, winding and grinding. On my mark. Your challenge starts now.
Here you go.
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins.
Get ready.
As the sharks enter the chamber, the scorpions have already released their key. These teams are almost neck and neck on the leaderboard, but it's the scorpions that release their goal first. The sharks will have to try hard to keep up now.
And in. There you go.
They've got the key. The scorpions have the advantage, but the sharks have proven themselves in the chamber before as they start collecting their coins.
Interesting strategy. 2 leads.
Every last coin counts, but who will collect the most?
They're not grabbing and going. It has been tough, but you know what?
Our time's running out, guys.
Don't forget, coins mean points on the leaderboard, and they need as many points as they can get.
Look at that difference.
Effort here.
The sharks are really racing to catch up with the scorpions, but time is running out. That's the bell. Both teams need to get out now. Collecting time is almost over.
There you go.
Oh, yes!
Outstanding, guys. have a look at some of those key moments.
I chose the two oldest members to go first because I thought they might have like the biggest hands.
It was a constant flow and it was absolutely amazing.
We were just like trying to go as fast as possible, trying to get as many coins as possible.
And everyone had their own roles and everyone performed perfectly.
Right now, it is time to tally the tape. We're gonna start with the Sharks. Okay, guys.
Now, I think it was a really good effort from the Sharks
Unbelievable effort.
because they had 2 penalties. How much did you take?
Look at that. Look at that. Outstanding work. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna see what the Scorpions have. But because you guys had 4 keys, the bonus key, you get an extra 150 coins. Bonus. Let's see what you took.
1,010 to beat.
1,010 to beat.
Let's see what you took.
Wow.
So that means today's winners are the Scorpions!
Sharks take second place with 3,710 points, but with a total of 4,320, the Scorpions go straight to the top. So until next time, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you then! Bye!
Join us next time when the Vipers meet the Dragons as we get closer to the final of Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
Everyone did an excellent job working together.
But we tried our best, and that's all that matters.
Blue Sharks!
Yeah!
Communication. We can talk to each other with ease instead of hiding stuff back, so that'll be our main strength.
The Blue Sharks will win, no matter what.
The Yellow Scorpions are going all the way. Go big or go home, and I can assure you, we're not going home.
200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard. Once again, 2 teams are on their way to face a set of awesome challenges with the aim of earning enough points to get them into the grand final.
Those teams don't know what tests are ahead of them, but the one thing they do know is they're up against the clock and they're going to need all the strength they've got to make it to the very end.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I'm slightly competitive. I like to win.
I do cope well under pressure because then it pushes me to be my best.
The fort holds no fears for me. The first thing I said when I came here was I am determined to win.
I think we've got the great potential. We can go all the way.
I'm an okay loser, but I really do want to win.
As long as we all communicate, we could get the job done and reach the goal.
As far as I'm concerned, fear is weakness leaving your body.
It's Charlie leading the Dragons and Ashley leading the Vipers in this, the last chance to qualify for the tournament final. All right, Warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yeah!
All right.
I think they're ready. Okay, Charlie, why do you think your team are going to be stronger than the Vipers today?
Because we're fast, we're strong, we're smart, we've got everything going for us. We're going to beat these guys, no problem.
All right, Ashley, I know you guys are ready, but what have you done to prepare for it?
Oh, we've been talking about each other's strengths, talking about strategy, communication. We're on top form.
Outstanding.
Okay, guys, are you ready for battle?
Yeah! Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Today's contest starts with a test of stamina and speed. Harry and Jimmy are about to dive into the sea and swim as fast as they can to a buoy to retrieve their team cartridge. They must then swim back to the base of the fort, climb a vertical net, and hand the cartridge to their teammates, who will then reveal the code and open the box to win the first key. Okay, guys, on my mark, your challenge starts now! As they hit the water, it's Harry in white for the Dragons and Jimmy in black for the Vipers. It's 70 feet across harsh ocean current to that buoy, and Harry is storming ahead. He's already there. He's on his way back. But Jimmy is struggling to keep up. As Harry surges ahead, Jimmy is having some real difficulties.
Who's going to be back first?
Come on, Jimmy. Going. Harry's battling away, but it looks like the safety divers are going to have to come to the aid of Jimmy. This is not good for the Vipers. Harry's fitness will be put to the test now when he has to climb a 30-foot cargo net. But I think he's got what it takes. A long, cold swim. A really tough climb. But finally, Harry passes the cylinder to Kennedy, who rushes to unlock it. Harry looks confident as Kennedy unravels the code.
This looks like it could be the first key for the Dragons.
They've got it. Good news is, Jimmy is safe and sound. Just a little tired. Outstanding job, guys. Outstanding. Let's have another look at that action.
I was swimming pretty good at first, but swimming back, I was just so tired.
It was really, really choppy. The sea was really choppy, so it was really difficult to, fight the waves.
And I swallowed too much water, and I actually felt like I let my team down.
Lost all energy completely on the way back, so I was just soldiering through and soldiering through.
That shows me a lesson not to give up easily.
Using every ounce of strength left in my body to just get me up that net. But we did well.
Nice effort, though. Nice effort. Nice effort.
Good job, Harry. Well, after that challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
A very well-deserved first treasure chamber key to the Dragons.
So, Dragons, are you ready for another challenge?
Yes!
You have a chance to get another key. Let's do it! Follow me, come on!
Silver Dragons!
Right, okay, this challenge is just for your team. In this room, there's a few spiders and scorpions. The code is in here, split into two parts. One half is on the belly of a spider, the other half is in the claw of a scorpion. So this challenge is for someone who is extremely brave. Charlie, your team captain. Who's up for this?
I think I'm going to do it this time.
You're going to do it for the team. Let's hear it for Charlie. Charlie, you are up against the clock.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? Your time will begin as soon as you enter the cell.
Okay.
Your challenge begins now.
It's the Dragons solo challenge against not only the clock, but also Charlie's fear.
I'm pretty scared of spiders. I'm just something about all the legs and the hairs and stuff.
Team Captain Charlie has to get the first half of the code, currently hidden behind one of those tarantulas.
Look to your right, yeah, the upper one, no, to the left, to the left.
What about
the one on the screen? To your left, to the very top. Straight ahead. This one. Yeah, that one below your head. One below, yeah.
Charlie looks confused and nervous as he tries to grab the spider. Can you blame him?
Gentle, Charlie, nice and gently.
He's almost got the code, but that spider isn't giving up easily. It's crawling all over him.
Grab it.
I think the pressure's getting to him.
No, calm down, you got this.
Under pressure, I sometimes will freak out a little bit, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Yeah, right there, no, go back, yeah, right there, yeah, get it.
Arachnophobia is a very common fear, but Charlie's grabbed the spider and he's got the code. Brilliant work.
It's 82, it's 82 dot. Okay, you got this.
So, the next part of the code is on the scorpion's claw. He needs to lift that trunk.
No one wants to put their hand in a box of scorpions.
Yeah.
He's got to grab the scorpion by its tail and get the code in its claws.
Come on. Don't be scared. Come on. Charlie, they can't.
He's grabbed one. Dragons need that second key. Charlie is one brave guy doing this. He's got it. Incredible work.
It's ... 16.
Okay, out you come, Charlie, out you come. Can they get the key in time? And they've done it! Charlie!
You're so brave.
That was totally incredible. You got the second key for the Dragons.
I was like freaking out. Honestly, I think I went a bit mad. I started talking to the spiders. I had to pick one up and I was like, couldn't get it and so just threw it away. And then I apologised to the spider and then tried to get the scroll again.
Really proud that he actually managed to go in there with something he's terrified of and get the key and just conquer his fear.
I think I did quite well and I'm glad I faced some fears. It was really good.
So after that incredibly brave challenge, let's look at the scoreboard.
Well, Charlie's bravery paid off, winning a second treasure chamber key for the Dragons.
Off to a flying start, Dragons. You ready for another challenge?
Yes!
Let's do it. Follow me. Come on.
This next challenge is definitely going to test our warriors' fear of heights.
Ashley and Kyle are about to scale the fortress wall using only these tiny hand grips. It's a 50-foot climb all the way up to the target, where only one key awaits. Fastest climber wins.
Okay, Ashley, Kyle, your challenge starts now.
They're off. Kyle and Ashley race up the face of this fort, battling for that key. Ashley's climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in the past, and it shows because he's edging ahead. Will Kyle be able to pull it back for the Dragons?
Oh my goodness, what a move.
He's looking good as they both head up to the top of the fort. Not far to go now. Who's it gonna be? Ashley's just ahead. He's so close. He's got it.
And the Vipers win their first key. Outstanding.
Starting off the challenge, I had the tactic, just trying to get up there as fast as possible.
We climb quite often at home, but the pressure, it was mounting, especially on this game.
I went as fast as I could against Ash, and it was pretty close.
I'm a little bit taller, quite a long reach, and it's definitely helpful reaching for the longer handholds.
Pretty sure if I reached for the key, I would have gotten it, but Ash got it right before I finished, and I still had a great time doing it.
But after that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
The fight back begins with the score. 2 keys to the Dragons, but now 1 for the Vipers.
Vipers, there's a chance now for you to catch up and get another key. This next challenge is just for you. Are you ready?
Yes!
Come on, follow me. So you got the first key today, well done. Well done, guys. Are you ready for another challenge?
Definitely, yeah.
As I said, this one is just for you. In this room, there are 5 cylinders. The key is at the far end. You've got to pull yourself across the cylinders, reach the key, and get out of there. You are up against the clock, and the cylinders are moving, so it's quite tricky. Who's going to be up for this challenge, Ashley?
Will's ready for it. He's volunteered, and
Will?
we think he'll do a good job.
This one's for you, okay? I'm going to let you get in there and try and get that key.
Go on, Will.
So if you take your place at the door, your challenge starts now. That's it. Up you go. Up you go.
I will play anything that is in that fort.
Nice and slowly.
One of Will's ambitions is to join the army. I'm not sure the candy roll is an obstacle he'll come across in his training. It might look easy, but it's deceptively difficult.
Okay, so that's the third cylinder already. This is looking good.
One false move, and you'll be on the floor. Just like that.
Take your time. It's about careful.
He's got to go quick. He hasn't got much time left.
That's the technique. Good job.
He's focused on that key.
Focus on that key. That's where you've got to go.
Oh, there's a little wobble there.
Well, take your time.
Careful.
Don't rush it. That's it.
We're so close, that key.
This is a good technique, but he's only got 20 seconds left.
Nice and slowly.
This is his last chance to get that key. He's so close. Can he do it?
Keep an eye on time, guys. Let him know.
Careful.
Oh, no, he's lost it.
Come on.
Here you go, out.
Will. Well done. Come on, guys.
I was doing the kind of right technique at first, kind of balancing it out. These rotating cylinders are quite unstable, and if my arm was 2 inches longer, I could have gotten the key.
After that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Nice try, but it's still only one treasure chamber key for the Vipers, and in the lead with 2, it's the Dragons.
You can still catch up. So you ready for another challenge?
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, come with me.
Okay, teams, you've almost reached your final destination, but before we get there, you have one last chance at winning a key. The task? Here we have 2 sets of chopsticks with small letters that each team will thread onto this little wire, spelling out the name Boyard. First team to finish will win the vital last key in today's competition. So which team will thread their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter in the legendary treasure chamber? Your challenge starts now. First up, it's Kennedy and Tashi.
Sit. Oh, take your time.
Now this looks easy, but not in a race. There's a whole world of pressure on them. Kennedy's got the first one on. Good job.
It was really scary going first, really nerve-wracking. My hands were shaking so much.
Nearly there, that's it.
Any challenge like that is so nerve-wracking. You shake so much. It's unreal.
You could cut the tension with a knife. Change.
Take your time. That's it. There you go.
Jimmy's O is on. And so is Kyle's. Ashley is very shaky. But Harry is steady as a rock. Ashley's finally got his on. It's a dead heat. Who will take the lead? Charlie's put his letter on the wrong way. He's gonna have to change it. This could spell disaster for the Dragons, as that mistake lets the Vipers take the lead.
There you go. There you go. Good. Deep breath.
Charlie gets it on the right way this time.
Energy, just relax, yeah? Stay relaxed.
Come on, Tashi. Change.
Go on. Come on, it's down to you.
Now all Jimmy has to get is that D.
That's it.
He's looking good. And we have winners! The Vipers win the last and vital key in today's competition. Outstanding work. Vipers even up the score. Both teams now have 2 keys to take into the vital treasure chamber duel. We're getting ready to go to the treasure chamber. Come on, let's go! Congratulations, teams. Congratulations, Vipers and Dragons. You guys have made it to the final challenge. How does that make you feel? All right. Understand me now. Understand me. This is a race to grab coins in the treasure chamber to add points to your leaderboard score.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. For every key you are short, there'll be a time penalty. So Vipers, how many keys have you collected today?
2 from us.
2 keys, that was a good effort. And with 2 keys, you're gonna have a 20-second time penalty for the team, which gives you 2 minutes 40 in the treasure chamber. So well done. Dragons, how many keys did you collect?
We also got 2 as well.
You also got 2, well done. So it's the same for you, a 20-second time penalty for the team. Both teams have 2 minutes 40 in the treasure chamber. Gonna need these maps. Good luck, guys.
Okay, guys. Time to hit stick, move, groove, wind, and grind. Are you with me?
Yes!
Your challenge starts now!
In you go.
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can.
Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins. It's gonna be close.
Yeah. There's a key released there first for the dragons, and not far behind the vipers.
Both teams' keys drop, and the dragons' coins are out.
Struggling a little bit.
And so are the vipers. This is gonna be close. Here come the vipers. Here come the vipers.
Wow.
I think this is gonna be a matter of who's got the biggest hand. But these cats are grabbing and going. As they race to collect coins, they know it's their last chance to make the final. Both teams need to get as many coins as they can.
This is your style of
My style of treasure chamber.
This is how you would do it.
Use the steps, guys. Use the steps. Use the steps. Look at them grab those coins.
The time is really ticking away, teams.
They are grabbing and going, keeping it flowing. This is what it's supposed to be like. Both of these teams are collecting hard. They are desperate to get into the final.
Okay, guys, come on out.
Time is almost up.
Don't want to get caught.
Which team has worked the hardest? Who's gonna be in the final?
Nice
Work, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
We managed to open the chest before them, so we had an advantage.
Kind of like scoop them up in your hand a little bit for the first one and then just grab the whole lot.
We did pretty well in the treasure chamber. It's the one thing that we just got down without really speaking about. In the rushes, just trying so hard, it was fantastic.
Outstanding effort on the part of you both, dragons and vipers. But right now, we are going to tally the take. We're gonna start with the dragons. Okay, guys, let's see what you got.
Now, both teams had 2 minutes 40. So, I reckon it's going to be really close. Let's find out what you took. Dragons.
Nice. Nice work. Nice work. But we're going to now see what you guys have come up with. Let's see what you took.
Can the Vipers beat 1,130? It's a good take.
That is an excellent take. So the Dragons are fourth and the Vipers are third. Scorpions and Sharks maintain their lead, but for how long? Well, until next time, it's a mighty goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you soon. Bye. Bye.
Join us next time when the Jaguars meet the White Falcons here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
I'm not really sure why we've lost. I mean, we've bonded really well. We've all become pretty good friends.
We only won by 120 points, so it was really, really, really close.
We were gutted that it was so close. Thought we had an edge over them, but we didn't.
Redeemed myself at the end, and I felt so proud of myself that at the end, you know, we actually won, and it felt great.
Years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to protect France from invasion. Now it is home to a new kind of battle. 6 teams of modern-day warriors are facing one another in a tournament that tests wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious? Will it be one of the teams on today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard. Today is the last battle before we reach the final, and both teams are desperate for points.
Those teams don't know what tests are ahead of them, and as always, time is never on their side.
So let's meet today's teams.
Whatever Fort Boyard can throw at me, I'll catch.
I think I can get quite competitive.
I'm a massive game player, not big, massive.
My strengths are anything and everything. I mean, I'm a white falcon.
Our team will definitely be able to take on whatever we are asked.
The Green Jaguars are going to win. End of.
Competitively, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a solid 11.
I don't lose very often, but I'd like to think that I'm a good loser.
The White Falcons versus the Green Jaguars in their very last chance to make it to the final. All right, Warriors, are you ready for battle? Yeah! All right.
So, White Falcons, are you going to lead your team to victory?
Most definitely.
Are you guys prepared and ready to go through the challenges that you're about to face?
Yes, we're ready for whatever comes our way.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Today's contest begins with an incredible challenge. Jaguars Matt and Amy in black and Falcons Peter and Catherine in white are about to dive into the sea carrying floatable bags. They will then swim to a raft and use those floatable bags to help them retrieve a wallet which holds the code for their team to open the key box. Okay, guys. On my mark. Your challenge starts now. So as they jump into the water, it's Jaguars Matt and Amy in black and Falcons Peter and Catherine in white. They need to swim as fast as they can to get to the raft and get that wallet and shout the code back to their team. It's a good thing they're strong swimmers. That's a tough swim over 100 feet in the strong Atlantic current. This is no swimming pool. Both teams have got to the raft at the same time. They must be exhausted after that swim. Now the strategy is to use those bags to build a platform so they can climb up and reach the wallet. Oh, that's too bad for Matt. That's gonna cost him precious time. That's giving the Falcons a chance. Can Peter reach the wallet, or will the Jaguars claw back? Who's gonna be first to that wallet and call out the code? Falcon Peter needs another sack. He's not quite high enough. Very close. Very close. Oh, he gets it.
He's just fucking around. 2-8.
Uh-oh. We have a code. And we have a winner! Nice work, guys. Nice work. Way to read that code, baby. Let's have a look at some of that action.
We were just going crazy on the side. Go Peter, go Catherine!
Amy started to fall back behind with her bag and Matt was pulling ahead, but the White Falcons had already gotten on the raft.
Even though the opponents even fell off their platform, we just weren't quick enough.
Really glad that we managed to get the code before the others, and Xavier managed to get the code as well.
I know we lost, but that's just the first game. We've got many games to come.
He never gave up because the race wasn't over until it's over. That's right. Yay! Great job, guys!
Well done, guys! Well, after that challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
The Green Jaguars take the first key after that gruelling challenge as both teams try to make it to the final.
Teams, time for another challenge now. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's do this! Woo! So well done after that fantastic challenge. Are you ready for another one?
Yes!
Okay, in this room, there are 2 ropes that go out of the window
and down into the sea. The challenge is for 2 members of each team to pull those ropes back through the windows and reveal the code, which is split into 2 parts. Green Jaguars will use the black rope, White Falcons will use the white one. Sounds easy, but those ropes have got some pretty heavy weights attached to the end of them.
Matt, who's going in for the Jaguars?
Ryan and Xavier.
Ryan and Xavier. Okay, if you'd like to come forward for me, guys. And who's going in for the Falcons, Casey?
I think Peter and I will go for it.
Peter and yourself are doing this one. Yes. Okay, good stuff. So if you make your way into the room, get ready. It's the fastest team that will get the key. Teams, are you ready?
Yeah!
Your challenge starts now.
Those barrels weigh over 50 pounds and they have to be hauled up over 40 feet up the fort walls. Falcons have the first part of their code. I'm not sure that's good tactics to stop pulling. The Jaguars are catching up. Remember, the code comes in 2 parts in this game.
1, 9.
Both teams now have the first 2 digits of their code, and now Jaguars have it all.
3, say it again. 5, 7, 6.
it was 1-9. Falcons now have their whole code, but is it too late?
And it's the Jaguars take the second key. Well done, guys! Out you come. Woo! Well done, Jaguars. It was a really good effort.
It was a game of strategy and power, to be honest with you.
We got the first code. While he read it out, I'd carry on pulling for the second code.
We lost the challenge, but you know what I mean? The day goes on and there's plenty more challenges.
Well, after that challenge then, let's have another look at the scoreboard.
After the second challenge, the Jaguars now have 2 treasure chamber keys and the Falcons have none.
Now, don't worry, Falcons. There's a chance for you to win another key now, because this challenge is just for you guys. Are you ready?
Yes!
Follow me! Come on!
The next challenge is not on the fort, it's under the fort. Joe of the Falcons is about to enter a chamber that is completely submerged underwater. He will find a tool that is attached to an illuminated wire. He will guide the tool through the chamber, and at the end of the wire, he will find a box that he will unlock to gain the wallet that holds the code to unlock the key box. Okay, Joe, you are ready for this, right? Don't forget to take the tool with you, okay? It's right here. Off you go, buddy. White Falcons currently trail the Green Jaguars by 2 keys. The pressure's on. Joe needs to get that key. Okay, Joe, your challenge starts now. That's icy water of the Atlantic he's going into. A promising start. Joe is a really strong swimmer, but it's a race against the clock, periodically having to hold his breath so that he can maneuver the tool along the 50-foot length of illuminated cord. He's coming up for air before he swims to the next chamber. That's a tricky bit of underwater work there. He's feeding the tool under the table and around the leg. He's got to get the tool to the box to unlock it. Doing very well. He's working on a really good pace. Great technique there from Joe. He's really got the hang of this. Oh, he's already at the box. He's at the box. He's using the tool to loosen the screws on the box. Once he's got the wallet, he needs to open it and shout out the code to his teammates above. Got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. Unscrewing these bolts is hard work underwater. Now he's coming up for more air. You got plenty of time, Joe. You got plenty of time. A minute left. That's good. He's doing really well. He's unscrewing the second bolt. He's up for more air. Big breaths, and back down he goes. Can he do it? He's got the wallet. Call the code. Now he's got to swim back to the ladder and shout out the code to his teammates. There you go.
5, 3, 2, 8.
5, 3, 2, 8, I think he said. 5, 3, 2, as a plan. Outstanding work, guys. Outstanding. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Come on out of there, Joe. Outstanding work, buddy. There you go. Oh, man. Excellent work, man. I knew you were a strong swimmer, but wow.
I'd been swimming so much, I'd run out of breath, so I had to keep coming up for breath because obviously I had to unscrew the screws to get the code.
After that amazing show of stamina, Joe has secured the first vital key for the Falcons. What do you think, guys? Is the stamina pretty good? You've done an excellent job.
This is your chance to really get ahead in this competition and get a third key. So this challenge, there's a loom. The key is at the far end in a set of scales. You've got to move the corn using the buckets into the scales, get enough in there for the key to be released. You're up against the clock. So Matt, you're team captain. Who's going to do this for the team?
Amy.
Amy, you're going to do this? Yeah. Take your place at the door. Your challenge starts now.
If she's successful in this challenge, Amy will win a third key for her team, giving them the maximum 3 minutes in the treasure chamber and a real chance to get to that final.
Okay, there's lots of corn in both buckets. She's doing really well, guys.
It's really tricky stepping through the rope of the loom with those weights swinging. Now, it's important to get an equal amount of corn into each bucket, otherwise she'll lose balance in the loom.
It's all right. Careful, don't trip. Yeah, there you go.
Really good effort there. Come on, Amy.
The more corn she can get in those scales, the faster she's going to get to that key. So that's 2 full buckets. Amy's already emptied. She needs 4 full buckets to do it.
This could be a third key for you, maybe.
Come on, Amy. Take your... There you go.
Keep her updated on time, guys.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, you're
And she needs to fill both buckets and pour them in the scales.
This really is a race against the clock. It's much tougher than it looks. Those buckets of corn are really heavy. Amy's focused really hard on her task. Those ropes are designed to trip her up.
Come on, Amy, you got this.
Does she have enough corn to get to that key?
Right at full, come on, you're almost there. Good job.
She's got the key! She's got the key! Come on,
Get out!
I think she's dropped the key. She has. Oh, this could be a disaster. Oh no, she's got it. And she's out.
And here she is! Amy! Well done!
I really wanted this key. I didn't want to disappoint the team. I then grabbed it, but I was in too much of a rush as I heard my team telling me, "It's time to go, Amy. Can you hurry, please?" But unfortunately, I tripped and dropped the key, but luckily the key fell forward towards the door.
So well done! Super Amy!
So the Jaguars win another key, extending their lead over the White Falcons. 3 keys to 1.
Jaguars, are you ready for another challenge? Woo! Follow me! Woo!
Teams, you have one last chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have an aquarium with a glass floating in water. We have coins of varying weights. Each team will alternate placing coins inside the glass. The team that makes the glass sink will lose the last key. Jaguars, do you understand the challenge?
Yes.
Falcons, do you understand the challenge?
Yes.
Then line them up. This next key is vital to the Falcons' chances in the tournament. But the Jaguars, they want it just as badly to see who will take away the most points in today's encounter in the legendary treasure chamber. We're going to start with the Falcons. Your challenge starts now.
You could see that the cup was kind of tipping in one direction, and I didn't really pick that up as I was doing it because it was just so tense in the room.
You had to put coins into the bowl, and then obviously the heavier coins, it would sink, and then you lost the game.
Next. Peters up and lowers the coin all the way in. Good technique. Nice. Next. Matt copies that technique. Catherine really must be feeling the pressure now. One false move and the Falcons could be saying goodbye to that last and vital key. Let it go. Amy for the Jaguars. And it's good. Could this be the last coin of the game? Joe, it's down to you. Oh, it's good. Jaguars look worried. Ryan must think it's all over. Be mindful of which way it's leaning. Take a deep breath. But it's not. This is unbelievable. Now it's Casey. Can he keep it going for the Falcons? And the Jaguars win the final and last key in this competition. Outstanding job, guys. Outstanding. So that's 1 key for the Falcons and 3 keys for the Jaguars and a bonus key giving them extra points on the leaderboard. We're on our way to the treasure chamber. Come on, let's go. Jaguars, Falcons, congratulations on making it to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that today? Good! All right. Remember, this is a race to collect coins in the legendary treasure chamber. It is also a chance for you to add points to your leaderboard score.
So teams, you needed 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. There'll be a time penalty for every key you are short. So Jaguars, how many keys have you got?
We have 4 keys.
Wow.
4 keys.
Yeah.
So with 4 keys, you're going to get the full 3 minutes. And for having the extra key, you've got a bonus of 150 coins that will be added to your total at the end. White Falcons, how many keys do you have?
I've only got the one.
One key. Well done. It was a really good effort. But with that one key, your whole team will have to wait 20 seconds outside of the chamber, giving you 2 minutes 40. But as an extra penalty, one team member will have to wait a further 20 seconds. Well, teams, good luck. This is your last chance to add total to that final leaderboard score.
Okay, guys, this is the last chance you get. You better hit, stick, move, groove, and wind and grind. Teams, your challenge starts now!
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins. This is the very last treasure chamber before the final. The Falcons have only just entered the chamber, but the Jaguars have already unlocked their treasure chest. Peter's in, and those Falcons need all the help they can get. The Jaguars are piling up those coins, but the Falcons are still stuck on their map. On the leaderboard, the Green Jaguars are in 5th, and the White Falcons in 6th. They've got their key, but is it too late? Grab and go, grab and go! Every coin means a point on the leaderboard, and every point could be the one they need to get into that final. That's how you do it.
These teams want this bad. They really want to make it to the final.
They're going to have to move fast if they're going to stand a chance of making it into the all-important top 2.
Time's really ticking away, guys.
Not much time left. The teams need big scores here as both of them are in the bottom 2 coming into the competition. Can they do it?
Okay, guys, come on, let's go, go!
Come on, get out!
Don't get caught in the chamber room. Do not get caught, guys. Do not get caught. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Outstanding work. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Let's have a look at those key moments.
Keys again, just like the first time, we didn't have to worry about any deductions in time or manpower.
My team really done well. We pulled through, worked hard.
We knew that this was a chance to get into the final, so we all did 110%.
We did really well considering we had one key. That's the worst we've done so far.
We got a whole bunch of goals, we brought it back. Did an amazing job today.
We really tried hard, whether it is enough to go through or not.
It is time to tally the tape. Gonna start with the Falcons. Let's see what you took.
Now, I think the Falcons did very well because they had one key. Let's find out what you guys took.
Oh.
1,010. That was a great take.
Nice effort, guys. Nice effort. Jaguars, because you had 4 keys, you get a bonus of 150 coins right off the bat. Wonderful effort, guys. Let's see how much you took. That's a good haul. That is a really good haul.
How much did they take? Can it beat 1,010? 1,800. That is a massive score.
Well, congratulations to you both, but right now it is time to bring back all the teams from the tournament.
Woo!
Let's hear it, guys.
Come on in, teams. In.
Here they come, our 6 teams of fine young warriors who have battled so bravely and fought so fiercely in this, the most challenging of tournaments.
Right now we know that only 2 teams can make it into the finals.
Let's have a look at the overall tournament leaderboard to find out who they are.
Will today's score shake up the competition? Can the Scorpions and the Sharks be overhauled in the race for the final? Let's see.
The Falcons are up to 5th, but with today's massive haul and a grand total of 4,820, it's the Jaguars leaping to the top of the table. And the Scorpions take 2nd place from the Sharks. So it's the Jaguars versus the Scorpions in the final epic showdown of Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations to all our team players. But right now, until the finals, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See ya!
After weeks of hard-fought competition, join us next time as the Green Jaguars face the Yellow Scorpions in our all-important final.
Green Jaguars all the way. We're champion.
Will the Green Jaguars rise to the challenge and take the glory?
The Green Jaguars are going to win, no matter what. The Yellow Scorpions are going all the way.
Or fearless and focused, can the Yellow Scorpions emerge as the triumphant winners?
Job done, we're going to absolutely nail it. Yellow Scorpions.
Over 200 years ago, this Napoleonic fort was built in the Atlantic Ocean to defend France from attack. Now it is home to a new kind of challenge. 6 teams of modern-day warriors have faced one another in a tournament testing wit, strength, and courage. But who will emerge victorious in this, the final epic battle of Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge? Are you ready for this? Hello everyone and welcome to Fort Boyard. After weeks of an epic competition, 2 teams have made it to the finals, but only one will emerge as conquerors of the fort.
Those teams don't know what challenges they're facing, but they do know they're up against the clock and they're going to be pushed to their absolute limits.
So let's meet today's teams.
On the long road to the final, the Yellow Scorpions scored 4,320 points with a 100% record of victories.
Outstanding, outstanding.
We'll go all the way to the finish line.
And we're going to absolutely nail it. Yellow Scorpions.
The Scorpions are going to go all the way and win the whole thing. When my team needs it, I will step up to the challenge.
Yellow Scorpions, in you come!
Now it's time to meet the other finalists. The best performing team in the tournament so far are the Green Jaguars, topping the leaderboard with a massive 4,820 points.
Good job, team!
We'll work well as a team together, and I'm sure we'll win if we do work as a team.
Green Jaguars all the way. We're champion.
I am definitely the man my team can call up.
The Green Jaguars are going to win, no matter what.
Green Jaguars, come on out!
It's going to be an exciting battle, Gino.
Yes, it is.
You are competing to be conquerors of the fort. Are you ready for battle? Yeah!
As always, our team of warriors face 5 challenges in order to win as many keys as possible. 3 keys gives them the maximum time in the treasure chamber where it's winner takes all in this, the final battle for Fort Boyard. Bring on the first challenge. Today's final begins with a heart-pounding challenge. Lewis and Ryan are about to edge their way along 2 parallel ropes suspended high across the fort. They aim to be the first to grab their bag with a cartridge attached and shuffle it back to their starting point to open the cartridge and reveal the code that their team needs to open the key box. Okay, Ryan, Lewis, on my mark. Your challenge starts now! Both teams are desperate to get that first key and an early advantage on their way to the treasure chamber. 50 feet above the fortress floor, Ryan has taken an early lead. Look at Lewis go. He's there. They're at the bags at the same time. Who's gonna get that code to their team first? The bouncing ropes really make it tough to balance. This demands real upper body strength. Lewis is storming ahead. Okay, guys, get to the box. Get to the box. But Ryan comes right back. They're neck and neck. They've got to open those cartridges and get those codes. Their adrenaline must be really pumping. It's going to make it really tricky to open those cartridges. Lewis has got his.
The code. First number 2. Second number 1.
Here comes Ryan, but is he too late?
Last number 9. That's 2, 7, 1.
Who's got the fastest fingers? Scorpions or Jaguars?
7, 9, 2, 3.
Yes. All right.
Nice
How
one.
about that, guys? Hey, let's have a look at some more of that action.
Tension Bridget was their first challenge in the final, and I really wanted to do it to get us off to a brilliant start in the final.
You have to grab the bag and bring it back, which was a challenge in itself.
I had really high spirits because I was going really quite fast, and then as soon as I heard Louis call out his code, I was just heartbroken. I really thought that it was about level, and he just got there first.
Just about finishing when they started yelling code. Once I opened that lock, I knew we had the key. That was a really good way to start off the day in the final.
Well, after that extremely close first challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
The Yellow Scorpions take an early lead, getting the first treasure chamber key on the board in this epic final.
Okay, Jaguars, there's a chance now for you to win your first key as well. You ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Come on, follow me! So, this is it, guys. Let's do this. Now, in this room, the key is protected by a box. To get to the key, you've got to use the furniture around the room and do not touch the floor because that floor is alarmed.
And if you set that alarm off, the doors will automatically close and you'll lose the key.
You need to lift the lid off using this magnet. Once you've got the key, you've got to make your way back, climbing on that furniture around the room. And as soon as you're at the top of the ladder, out in time, the key will be yours. Matt, your team captain, who's doing this challenge for you guys?
Xavier for this.
Xavier, you're taking this off the team. Well, there's the magnet. Your time will begin when you're at the top of the ladder. So if you'd like to make your way up there. Your challenge begins now.
This is Xavier's chance to win the Jaguars their first key.
He needs to make sure he doesn't drop that magnet on the floor.
This is a really tricky challenge. There's only one route across the room, and Xavier needs to figure it out.
There you go, you got it.
He can use the chair on
There's
the
a
wall.
chair right there.
He has to use the chair.
It requires brains and agility.
Get it down. Just stand it, okay? There you go.
He's made it.
Okay, once he's steadied on the chair, then try going for the chandelier.
This next bit is a real leap of faith.
Be careful. All right, watch your feet.
That was good.
Done.
Nimble Xavier is the perfect choice for this challenge.
All one. Put it in the middle, there you go.
How's the time looking, guys?
Halfway. Xavier, you gotta get the
He's in the zone. Total concentration.
Drop that lid on the floor.
Watch the lid.
Grab that key and start coming back.
Grab the key and let's go.
He's got it. Wow.
It's running out.
Now he's got to move. He's got to get the key out.
The chair.
Oh, he's missed the chair. Now that could cost him with less than 30 seconds to go.
Oh, he's back on the rope.
Xavier, you got it. There.
Oh, that was so close. Less than 20 seconds left.
A couple seconds, let's go.
This is gonna be
Amazing.
Can he make it?
Get on it, get on it.
Come on, he needs to get out. He needs to get out. Quick.
Get out. Get out.
Xavier, wow, massive jump there. Just in the nick of time. Look at that. Well done.
Well, I mean, I thought I was going to fall the first time on the chandelier, and then the seat wouldn't cooperate with me and come on down. So, but, I mean, this was our first key forwards. I knew that we had to get it. My teammates helped out a lot. They pointed out some stuff that I didn't see or notice, so it was a great team effort.
After that exciting challenge, let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Just in the nick of time, Xavier wins his green Jaguars a key and levels the scores with the yellow Scorpions with one key each.
Are you up for another challenge? Yeah! Let's do this. Follow me. Come on.
Next, our finalists will face one breathtaking challenge. Nathan and Ryan have to zip line down to the ocean below and swim to their teammates in the kayaks. Then race to the buoy and unlock the baskets containing the code, and then shout it out to their teammates so they can unlock the box and get to the pieces of the puzzle. The first to complete the puzzle wins the game and the vital key to the treasure chamber. Okay, Nathan, Ryan, on my mark. Your challenge starts now! It's Ryan for the Jaguars in black and Nathan for the Scorpions in white as they fly down to the water below.
Nice landing.
They have to unhook themselves as quickly as possible and swim to those kayaks. The Atlantic is cold and the currents are strong, but both are swimming great.
It's a dead heat in the swim, but who will prove stronger in the kayak, Lewis or Matt? The ocean swell really makes kayaking tough. You need serious upper body strength and control. They're neck and neck, stroke for stroke. They're at the buoy. They need to get those baskets open and get the codes to their teams. Lewis is in a great position.
Man's got a little bit of a problem with the basket.
And he's got it open.
The code is 9!
Jaguar Matt is struggling. He's lost a lot of time.
1! Once again!
He's in the basket now, but can the Jaguars catch up?
2! 1! 1! 2! 3! 2! 1!
The Scorpions have their puzzle pieces, but here come the Jaguars. Lewis thinks the Scorpions have it, but the Jaguars are all over this puzzle. Each piece only fits one way on the board. The Scorpions are struggling now. The Jaguars are right back in the race and leading. That's right, Lewis. It ain't over till it's over.
Your last piece, and the Jaguars take the key and the challenge. Outstanding work. Let's have a look at those highlights.
The zip was amazing to go down, and it took a really long while, and it's like to take in all the amazing sights and everything.
It was really such a tense experience because we knew we were so close to the Jaguars, and we were absolutely neck and neck.
I'm glad that we had a strategy worked out and we were able to get the pieces placed and that we won the challenge.
After that amazing challenge, the Green Jaguars now lead by 2 keys to the Yellow Scorpions 1.
Now, Scorpions, there's another chance for you to win a key because this next challenge is just for you guys. So, you up for this?
Yeah!
Come on, come with me!
Nathan's 30 feet high above the fort floor. Gino is passing him a key and getting ready to catapult him onto the giant spider's web. Nathan has to unlock the spider's eggs, starting on the blue. Open that to find the next colour egg to go to, and so on until he finds the one with the code.
Key it in and grab that all-important second key. Do you think he can do it?
Of course he can.
So, Gino, if you'd like to catapult Nathan, now!
Wow, that's some swing into the giant web. 30 feet across the fort floor. He knows he's starting with the blue egg.
Blue. Perfect on time.
To get across that web, Nathan needs agility, strength, and most importantly, speed.
Nathan!
Absolutely excellent.
He's at the blue egg. He needs to open that to find out the next colour egg to go for.
The key.
Purple. Where does he need to go now?
Purple, bottom right hand corner. There you go.
Nathan's very quick across that net to the purple egg.
Complete
You're on the bottom
challenges
rung.
climbing ladders before, and he's pretty quick, like a spider.
Green next. That's a tough climb to the top.
Time is ticking, so move as fast as you can. Do this! You need this key. The time is really starting to run out now.
Yeah, come on, Nathan, you got this. Let's go. All right.
Where's he got to go next? Yellow, and that's right over the other side.
Fly down there. Come on. You're almost there.
Nice little technique there. Yeah. 360 turns on the web.
Less than 30 seconds now. He's got to move.
All right, hurry
Okay,
up.
quick, you need to move.
Hurry up. We gotta get the code and open it up. Get ready with the combination. Perfect. All right, now
Really gotta hurry, really gotta hurry. Come on, Nathan.
come on.
He's got the code.
7, 4, 3, 5.
Come on, Jake. Can he do it? This is so close.
Quick, hurry. Daddy won! How was it, Nathan? A little out of breath?
That was really tough, yeah. I could barely stand up to start with, and then he just clicked it and I was just swinging. And I thought I was going to land in the middle, but I landed right at the bottom, so then I had to scramble all the way up, jump down, scramble up.
Well, very well done after that challenge. Let's have a look at the scores.
This final could not be closer. Yellow Scorpions on 2 and Green Jaguars also on 2.
It's time for another challenge. So, you ready, team?
Yeah.
Come with me. Off we go. Come on.
Teams, you are very close to the last destination of these finals. Before we get there,
You have one last chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have 2 blocks of wood with 4 nails. 1 nail per team member. Here are your hammers, and each team member is going to drive a nail until you are finished. The first team to finish will win the challenge and the last key of these finals. Jaguars, do you understand?
Yes.
Scorpions, do you understand?
Yes.
Then line them up. So will it be the Scorpions or the Jaguars who hammer their way to the final key and get the full amount of time in the very last treasure chamber? Teams. So it's Jaguar Kyle and Scorpion Lewis. Your challenge starts now! Speed, power, and accuracy is what you need to win this challenge. It's a dead heat between Shona and Amy. Blow for blow. Scorpion Shona takes the lead. Amy's having trouble with the last of her nail, giving the Scorpions a chance. Hey. Here comes Jaguar Ryan. Hey. Scorpion Nathan is on his last nail and he's really going for it. And the winners are the Scorpions take the last key in these finals. Yes! Outstanding job.
I knew Amy had struggled, I knew he was behind in the task, so I really had to try my hardest and just whack it in, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough.
We are Scorpions! Say we are Scorpions!
It was so close, but it was the Scorpions that steal the last key and take the vital lead in this amazing contest. We are going to the treasure chamber! Let's go! Jaguars, Scorpions, congratulations. You have made it to the last epic treasure chamber. What do you think about that?
Yeah! Yes! So you needed 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time in the treasure chamber of 3 minutes. Jaguars, how many keys have you collected today?
2.
2 keys. Well, it's been a great effort. Well done, guys. The 2 keys, the whole team will have a 20-second time penalty. So you'll have 2 minutes 40 in the chamber. How many keys do you have, Scorpions?
We've got 3 keys.
You got the 3 keys. Well done, team. So that gives you the full 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. Here are your maps, and for the final time, good luck.
Okay, guys. This is the last chance you will get to make it, shake it, break it, rock and roll it. Do you understand what I'm talking about here?
Yeah!
All right, guys. On my mark, your challenge starts now! This is the last time our warriors will have to search for their team crest and use the map to place them on the right squares on the chamber floor. The Scorpions have already completed their map, and Shona's ready to push the Tiger's head. They have their key. The Jaguars are in the chamber, but will they be able to catch the Scorpions and win this final?
Amazing support from the team.
Now they have their key. Really collecting the bait. Look at that. Jaguars need to collect a lot and fast. Look at those Scorpions go.
Absolutely, the atmosphere is incredible in here.
Unbelievable, huh? Coins mean points, and every point could mean the difference between winning and losing. The Jaguars had a huge haul the last time they were in the chamber. Can they do it again? Okay, guys, time is ticking. With the Scorpions, it's been grab and go on every treasure chamber they've been in. Only 30 seconds left to get those coins. Go as fast as you can. They've got to get out of the chamber now. This contest is too close to call. Outstanding job! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because, I mean, we were down a key.
And we had everyone cheering from above.
We all knew that, so we just ran and did it 130%. It was
so close.
We are about to tally the take. So to start with you guys. Jaguars, let's see how much you took in these finals.
Wow.
Very nice.
Whew. 1510. Really good take,
That was massive. Wow.
Can the Scorpions
Now
do it?
let's see if the Scorpions can beat that. Do the Scorpions have enough to beat the Jaguars? They've beaten them by 40 points. The Conquerors of the Fort are the Scorpions. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Unbelievable. I think it is time now for the Conquerors of the Fort to claim their prize. Guys. Congratulations. So, for the final, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
Saw the coins at the end. Nobody knew who'd won. It could have gone either way.
Of course, everyone thinks, oh, we should have picked an extra handful, but we're proud of what we did.
You know, between the four of us, we all did an excellent job, and we had such a fun time.
Losing by 40 points for the second time was absolutely gutting, but I'm really proud that we got to second place, and I think the Yellow Scorpions really deserve it.
We are Scorpions and we are Scorpions! Yeah!